but this is the first time that we're seeing this late stage phase 3 data from Lilly's next generation drug, and it's really, exceeding what investors had hoped for it.
We just showed that the chart I was referring to at the top of the show, the stark divergence of Novo Nordisk stock to the downside, Eli Lilly stock to the upside. Is the market share picture this bad? I mean, I thought, it was hard to get Zepbound at CVS, for example. So everybody who's going through that gigantic pharmacy benefits manager has to go with Wegovy or Ozempic. Why is the stock split so much?
Yeah, I mean, in terms of the market share, Lilly has pulled ahead of Novo. So Lilly's drug Zepbound is the most popular weight loss medication on the market right now. But a lot of this is also due to anticipation about what comes next. I mean, Lilly and Novo actually both have weight loss pills that are expected to launch probably next year. Novo's could launch by the end of this year. And those drugs are, pretty similar. But in terms of what comes next, in terms of these next generation therapies that are maybe more effective or have fewer side effects, Lilly is really excelling there. And they've had success after success with these, even earlier stage molecules like amylin, which has potential to have less side effects. And Novo is just continuously falling behind there. We also saw Novo lose out in that bidding war with Pfizer over Metsera, which could have given them access to some more next generation compounds. So there's just a lot going on at Novo. I mean, even when we look at CEO turnover, layoffs, various things going on there where Lilly's not having those same challenges.
Hey, Madison, thank you very much for that. That's Bloomberg's Madison Muller. Let's get a quick check on futures this morning because yesterday's rallies turns into today's losses after Oracle earnings where revenue came in lighter than expected and spending on AI higher than expected. NASDAQ 100 futures lead the declines down 0.5%, down a third for the S&P 500, while the Russell 2000 outperforms only down 0.2%, Matt.
Let's get a look at some of the single stock stories we're watching this morning. Disney is going to make a $1 billion equity investment in OpenAI. It will also become the first major content licensing partner on Sora, which is OpenAI's short-form generative AI video platform. That's a mouthful.
That is.
It's interesting. That's what people, I guess, are going to be.
The thing I don't get about this is, okay, yeah, Disney owns the IP, but anybody can make a video on Sora, and anybody can put content
Yeah,
out
but you
there.
can't do it with Mickey Mouse, right? If you try and use trademarked content on OpenAI, it won't let you.
You could do it with Winnie the Pooh. He's now in the public domain. Yeah, so that's something for you. By the way, speaking of AI models, Microsoft's planning to unveil a new one on Friday. It's going to, quote, take agents to the next level. That is according to the CEO, Satya Nadella.
Did not know that about Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, it's in the public domain now.
Coca-Cola's CEO, James Quincy, is stepping down and will be replaced by the COO, Enrique Braun, at the end of March. You can see Coca-Cola shares up 1/3 of 1%.
And Altria CEO Billy Gifford has decided to retire. That will be effective in May. CFO Salvatore Mancuso will take over in his place. Shares up just 1/3 this morning.
All right, coming up, it is not just President Trump weighing in on the Warner Brothers deal. Democrat senators are also raising concerns as the media merger draws the attention of Washington, D.C. This is Bloomberg Open Interest.
I would have put it here. What the hell?
Africa, a region rife with potential for growth and opportunities, but not without its challenges. Bloomberg highlights the biggest stories, interviewing key players, and reporting on the issues impacting the region. Join us as we get to the heart of African business, politics, and economics, and ask the question, what's next? I'm Jennifer Zabasaja, and
Bum, 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 ba-da. Oh boy. All right. Looks like we are. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wow. Planet Labs is about to launch to Pluto. You couldn't have asked for anything else. Planet Labs at fucking Pluto. That's truly amazing. Truly, truly amazing, I gotta tell you. Why is this mouse not... Is my mouse not working? Oh, okay, now it is. Wow. Planet Labs into space. Photonics, Skywalker, Valenus, Navitas, Rocket Lab, and Lightpath. Pretty much the entire space industries in... Man, I gotta hand it to you. Crispy is a bro. He's a freaking bro. What's going on with Redwire? Looks like shares are coming up here on IWM. Planet Labs going to Pluto. SoFi chilling. Adobe 340. Let's swap out Adobe for, you know, APLD is a good one, right? We haven't seen that one in a long time. $30 APLD. Actually, let's go over to the energy sector real quick. Let's turn off all these highlighters because I don't need them anymore. I'm not even looking at them. Oh, Bitfarm is a good one. Little small cap play here. Ondas is murking it. There we go. Okay, I think we're good to go. I think we're good to go. All right, wow, Planet Labs absolutely going to Pluto right now. What is happening right now? All right, I think we can leave Bitcoin. No, actually, we're gonna leave SPY here. And we'll just leave that there. All right, and then we'll just do PL. Planet Labs. And then we're gonna figure out, whoa! Dudes, that is a move. That is a move. Holy shit. I mean, this thing went to Pluto right now. That is Pluto status. It's in Pluto, actually. It's literally in Pluto. I haven't seen a crab this clean in a long time. I haven't seen a crab this clean in a long time. 1618 for a 28. Dude, this can get, this is a 2626. I mean, wow, this is it. That's a fucking crab. Wow, I haven't seen a crab in a long time. Oh, this is nice. I haven't seen a crab in a long time. Wow. That's amazing, dude. PL. Crispy. Where the hell is this guy? Where is this man? His name is Vast. There he goes. Off we go. Off we go. Quite amazing, bros. That was a play. That's a fucking move right there. That's a move you just don't disregard. What is that? Good earnings too? December 10th. Wow. 8 minutes. That thing is gone. And it continues to fly. So I suspect we'll see how far up we can go. It looks like it has a lot more room to run. And based on the overall, based on its overall moves, it's got to hit some sort of resistance eventually. So we're gonna watch for that terminal candle. But this is definitely something you want to see on your charts. The pullback here is going to be imminent. Wow, 24% already. 1609 here. All right, let's take a look at SPY and IWM real quick. We're gonna have to have Bitcoin somewhere up here. Let's do Bitcoin here. We have to. It's essential. Planet Labs, SoFi, Bitfarm, Ondas, Oracle. Let's do Oracle here. Yeah, Oracle's at 192. And we shall monitor the NUAI coming down here. We do have a harmonic completion. Do have a bunch of alerts actually. Let me go get my coffee as we speak. Let me get my coffee. Alrighty. Alright. We are ready to go. Got my coffee. Gotta send out the tweet. Gotta show the love. Gotta bust some ass. Definitely gonna bust some ass here. We got the market overall looking a little bearish here on ES futures on top of that. I'm actually surprised, but not surprised on SPY having some bearish divergences. Thank you guys for the likes. I see the 1 like. I appreciate it, folks. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Whoever it was, I thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Bitcoin not looking good yesterday night. Just showing a little bit of weakness continuation. But we'll find out once it breaks the trend. It still has not broke that 93 high, and continues to bounce off that trend line I drew on the on my other. There's a trend line on Bitcoin, but on my main chart. So everything's looking a little bearish, little slightly, nothing crazy though. But we are monitoring IWM SPY. We have Planet Labs here, 1597. SoFi 2687. SoFi down 0.7%. Ondas down, actually up a 0.8%, 1.8%. Bitcoin down 1.96%. Oracle down 13. Wow, here we go. That's the start. Wow. To the T. That's a nice start. That's a good start. Let's see if it runs up a little bit. We can still hit some highs. Let me see some of these volume footprints coming in. What kind of volume are coming in these candles? Wow. Nothing significant yet. We'll wait till market opens. This is just pre-market. Not a fan of pre-market. I mean, yeah, not a fan. Doesn't really give us any intel. No narrative, no story. Nothing yet. So we'll figure it out. Very nice to see though. That 12 hours. Deadly. Look at that thing. Wow. All right. So we are seeing Ondas coming up a little bit here. IWM and SPY. 2 minutes to market open. We have small caps right on our next page. Small caps. Pretty much this is like a space section. We were just charting, or essentially putting up space charts on our watch list. I highly suggest looking at space. Capital is flowing into space. We do see some other tickers. We have KSCP up 9%, IRBT up 4.5%, Mobix up 2%, Ondas 2.3%, DLO 1.8%. We have BARK 1.82%, NEXT 1%, QBTS 1%. 2 minutes to market open. CMBM up 3%. Let me actually switch it over. Now we got the right list. CMTL up 2%. BARK 1.8%. NUAI up 1%. This is all pre-market, but yesterday NUAI was down 11%. I got a target on NUAI at $2. Actually, let me see if it was $2. It's been a while. What's my harmonic at? Yeah, I got a nice little harmonic completion here at 197. Is it gonna get there? Who the fuck knows? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe, maybe not. All right, market open in 30 seconds. How are you guys doing today? Let the trades begin. What's going on, Paul? Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you guys. Yeah, we're going to monitor. Oh, Oracle coming down. Oracle continuously coming down here. That's actually not good. I mean, the AI narrative, this will give some of the bearish, those bearish doomsayer, the AI narrative, a really big, how do you say? They'll put a pin on Oracle when they're writing that doomsaying AI play, like, you know, the overall AI bubble thesis. So let's see what happens here. Market open, so I'm on the 30 minute. Let's switch over to the 15 minutes real quick. 15 minutes real quick. Nice little selling pressure here so far. ONDS down 822. Planet Labs up 1615 so far. Let's see here. Let's see here. Oracle. Wow. At 189, pressure still driving it down. INTS hit 56 near end of day. Did it really? Oh, yeah. Let me double check here. So we have PL. 1 second. Let me see PL. Planet Labs is absolutely soaring here. Soaring here. So this is I got a crab here. So we're just waiting for that terminal candle to wait. Wow, look at that gap. Waiting for a terminal candle for confirmation if this run is over. So far we are printing a doji at the, oh my god, that could be evening star throughout the day. ABAC crossing. I'm getting a bunch of alerts here. Let's see what's happening. Oh my goodness gracious. Everything's selling off. Oh no. The world is ending, guys. The world is ending. Be careful out there. Oh no. I'm so scared. Scared out of my little boots. Are you still holding INTS? Yeah, I think I still am. Wait, is that the bio play? Is that the bio play? Let me double check. I don't think I have. I think I do. Hell yeah. I still have it. Yeah, I have a small amount. I didn't go crazy on it. I have a very, very small amount. I'm not going crazy on it. It's a bio stock. You know how I feel about bio stocks. I'm not a fan of bio stocks. Yeah, I'm not a fan of bio stocks. Not a fan. I hate them. But I'm giving one of the members of my Discord who recommended it. You know, I like his call outs. I do like their call outs. I like his call outs. So I put a little amount on there. I really don't care if it goes to 0. I'm giving BioStock a chance, essentially. I am giving BioStocks a chance. I hate BioStocks. I absolutely hate it. But so far, you know, his call out has been solid the past couple of times, so I'm not gonna sell it. I'll wait. Either it goes to 0 or it goes to $2 or something along that line. That's where I'm at with this bio shit. You know, just getting my feet wet back in the bio place. Why? Why bio? Why I hate bio? They're just too volatile. You know, one bad news can completely send it catapulting to the downside. So I'd rather just mentally just have a conscience where I can sleep well at night. I can trade the swings. Don't get it twisted. I'll trade the swings, but I'd just rather be safe than sorry. Wow, Ondas completely selling off at the 812. Look at those wicks on Ondas. Wow. Ondas is about to explode, ladies and gentlemen. Ondas is about to explode. Now, if you look at the daily here, I think I saw this earlier in the day. That is a hammer on the daily printing so far. But look at the 20 EMA touched right to the T, almost to the T. Obviously, you have buy orders right before that. Those sneaky scalpers. Those sneaky scalpers. And you have a hammer right at that sell-off engulfing bearish. And this is something unique here. Now, I'll be surprised as shit if we even break above the 10 and the 5 daily. Whoa. Whoa. What are the volumes coming in? 1 minute. I mean, hold up. What's happening here? We got a hammer on the daily so far. What's the delta? That is very bullish. That is very bullish. 1.6 million. Bear is the bulls increasing. I'll be shocked as shit if we even hit 866 today. I'll be shocked as shit if we hit 866 today. I'm not gonna lie. Wow, they're fighting. Whoa, whoa, huge order block just came in. I saw that. I saw that. I literally saw it. I saw it. Hold up, I'm coming in hot. Let me see that 1 minute candle. Hold up, something just hit the tape. Something just hit the tape. Oh yeah. Oh, whoa. Yep. We are flying high. Oh, whoa. I saw that. Something big just came in. Where was it? It was right. Where was it? I literally saw it. Hold up. Where the fuck is it? I saw it. It was just between these two candles. I literally saw it. Where was it? Oh, it was in this range? Had to be this candle here. Dude, I saw that shit. On a daily candle moving like that. Look at that thing. Whoa. Okay, never mind. We're off to the races, folks. We're off to the fucking races. The overall macro I said I'll be shocked if we hit 466. Look at that. We're like pennies away now. Wow. Pennies. I wasn't expecting the volume coming in. Yeah, sure, news, but we're pennies away. I wanted this to be a slow grind up, but you know what? I don't mind hitting 466 in one day. Maybe. I don't mind it. Wow, that one order block, dude. Trump reacted to the Fed meeting. Trump always reacts, dude. I'm waiting to pick up Ondas and Dragonfly. What's Dragonfly? Did we speak on Dragonfly? No, I know Crispy talks on that. We probably did already. All right, PL Velo. This is one of those tickers here. Velo up another 6%. Okay, let's see the overall market. Let me go ahead and bring down the screens here. Let me turn off that noise. That's a lot of noise. Let me turn this off and let me go ahead and make it easier on the eyes, and let me put it back to the 1 minute. Why is this? Whoa, that's weird. Okay, there we go. All right, IWM running up a little bit here. That's pretty good. What the fuck? VIX printing a long-legged doji on the 15. So is SPY long-legged doji on the 15. Planet Labs coming down a little bit here. Nice little spinning top. Now essentially another long-legged doji. Bunch of long-legged dojis here. All right, Oracle now printing a dragonfly on the 15-minute candle. That means buyers are stepping in here. That's a pretty good sign that buyers are valuing this. At least a lot of huge purchase order blocker around this range here. That's pretty interesting. So we almost hit 866 here on Ondas. Oh well, sucks. DJI Green. So we'll take a look at DJI. Now it's at 880. Rocket Lab. All right, DJI Green. I'm gonna start swapping some tickers out as some of the members start requesting. Dow Jones. Yeah, up. I rarely never look at Dow Jones. I never really do. I just look at SPY and Russell. Dow Jones Industrials. I never really look at them. All right, we have Velo. Lightpath. Semicon. This is one that we were watching here. And it failed the top end of that 171. Failed the top end of that 171. Bitcoin having a little bit of a struggle here. I'm telling you, it's showing a little bit of weakness. Continues to show weakness. We'll figure it out. Again, long-legged doji on Oracle was a dragonfly. This is pretty impressive, especially after that sell-off. Huge orders coming in here. That was a 3%, 2.2% movement here. That's pretty cool. Let's see if the run's still gonna happen. Oracle, what is on this hold and maintain the buy? Everything's just trying to sell off today. Pretty interesting, to say the least. Bitcoin now running. VLN. All right, let's see some other small cap plays here. All right, so PL, we're watching this continuously running up. Let's go on the 130 minute time frame real quick. Maybe 15 minute, we'll catch some dips. Crypto's red. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, ADA, pretty much everything. Zcash, ironically, is having a really good day. I did, you know what's funny? I was in spaces with one of the guys, a Zcash Maxi, and I literally said, "Hey, we got a bunch of bullish diversions deep in the bear zone," and I think I called it around. Where was it? It was like the 4 hour. I think it was the 4 hour. It was like right here or something, and it was at 303 at the Golden Pocket. No, when I was on that space, it was at the Golden Pocket. Let me double check here. Where is the Golden Pocket? It was literally right here. He was literally in this space right up here. I was talking about this. Yeah, the 4 hour. Look at the divergences here. Bullish divergences everywhere. And from here on out, I said, you know, it could swing up here. It could. And look at that. It just hasn't stopped since. So that was a 50% move to the upside. That's pretty impressive. I'm not gonna lie. So it touched the 382. touched it twice, 3 times, 4 times, rejected it after the 5th touch, roughly so. Now broke out of it. And eventually it's going to have to come back and back test that breakout, come in here, and then swing up. So always have to confirm every breakout. But looks good, looks great so far. Looks fantastic. All right, everything's running now 90%, 90.4 on Bitcoin. Planet Labs, $16. Owned us. Trying to catch a wave here. I feel like there's a lot more pressure coming in. The RSI is not showing me any bearishness yet. 5 minute, let me see here. Flat bullish divs here. Flat bullish divs here. Russell just continues to run here. Looks like the money printer theory is moving stocks up. Some more money flitching up and sucking buyers and buy them. I think they're gonna eventually get a bull trap. There is a bull trap. I feel like it's a bull trap, to be honest with you. Printing money inevitably is not good, because then the underlying value just continues to, the quality is just continues to plummet. So it's literally inflation. You're just solving short-term problems with a long-term issue. Funny how the Fed keeps reeling us in, right? Keeping us in the loop. And I'm not a macro guy, and I don't want to be. I don't even want to touch that subject. But it's always about the Feds. Always. It's what they say goes. It's what they say goes. It's like I don't even want to talk about it. It's pointless. Then I get into fucking conspiracies. We're here to make money. We follow the trend, we make money, period. All right? What the trend is. Well, right now, trend is absolutely space stocks. Money printer on and inflation continues higher. Yes, the underlying value continues to diminish while we keep printing nothing. There's really nothing. There's really nothing behind those printers, man. Nothing. The underlying asset continues to diminish while we print more of nothing. Isn't that cute? Yo, Sammy, this is good. What's up, Camel G? Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. We're just monitoring overall markets right now. Actually, let me take a look at PL, man. PL on my goddamn radar, bros. Goddamn radar. We are scalding here on the RSI. Looks like we still have a bunch of juice left, but that is a terminal candle. That's a terminal candle. My brothers, that is an evening star at that impulse. And one thing we know about evening stars, those are one of the worst candles you want to see at that tippity top, because evening stars can absolutely fucking clap you, folks. All right, make sure you buy your puts, shorts, whatever have you. That is an evening star printing right now, and especially evening stars are significant because they are gappers. And if you know about gappers, folks, these are your literal fear candles to the upside and then eventually to the downside. These are deadly candles to see at the impulse, but rightfully so, right? You had an amazing earnings. You have good news. This is okay. There's nothing wrong with this. You know, price eventually has to come back. Hopefully it comes back to the golden pocket. Might take a week or two and then make new highs. This thing is absolutely going to be a monster next year. This thing is going to be a fucking monster. Anyone update on Bitfarm? Actually, where is Bitfarm, to be honest with you? I haven't even checked Bitfarm, so let's take a look at Bitfarm. Wow, VIX is dropping off like a cliff. Bitcoin also... Whoa, that's a gap. That's a gap. Wow, that's a big move to the downside. What the fuck was that? Bitfarm, haven't checked. Oracle coming up here after that nice... What we had essentially was a Dragonfly Doji, as you can see here on the 15 minute. Having a nice little recovery here, but let's see if that holds. All right, let's take a look at Bitfarm real quick. So we're going to swap out Dow Jones to BITF real quick, because we do want to keep an eye on BITF next year. This thing should be making some waves, but so far we're not seeing any execution on Ben's what's it say, X account or whatever have you. We're not seeing anything, at least not yet. So let's see what happens. Let me go ahead and switch this candle here so I get a better view. Actually, let me go ahead and turn off all the fucking trend lines, because there's a lot going on here. I got a lot going on. Boom. All right, let's just keep SPY here. Monitor SPY. So let's see. Bitfarm, rightfully so, it failed to close above the 236. If you guys remember my video, we needed to close above the 236. It tried, failed, and that was your candle confirmation right here. Boom. Once you failed it, look at the gap down. Look at that nice little gap down. Very nice. Okay, that's not a bad candle to see at this potential impulse. But at the same time, once you failed the macro or the micro 236, it completely was a confirmation to the downside. But this is not a bad candle to see at the impulse. Hopefully we break above or essentially hold 294. 294 would be a sweet spot for this thing, but if it doesn't hold, we'll see. But right now, that's not a bad candle to see at the impulse. Let's see. All right, that's not bad. But we failed at 236. Maybe a nice little recovery. But it's bad. It's bad. We failed at 236. Look how it tried too. Look at this candle, it's a spinning top. Look how it tried. It tried, and eventually it just came down, closed right below the 236. Okay. That's bad. It was bad for yesterday. All right, we'll continue to monitor this. Wow, on us now on the 15. Look at that candle. Look at that massive wick, guys. All right, so SPY and IWM. Oh, wow. Looking like a bit of a reversal here. Very interesting to see. Bearish engulfing so far. Bearish engulfing so far. All right. Bearish engulfing. Whoa. Whoa. Hold up. Now, is this a bearish belt hold? Hold up. Let me see the 1 hour candle. Let me see the 1 hour candle. Let me see the 4 hour candle. No, not a bearish belt hold. Nope. Not a bearish belt hold. And let me see that daily real quick. Hold up. What are we printing on the daily? Silver is running undervalued. Start buying ASAP. It's running fast. If you blink, you might miss the run up. So I'll take a look at silver right now. So we are printing a bearish harami. Bearish harami inside this engulfing bullish candle. That is not good. A bearish harami is not good. Oh, that's interesting. That's really not good. Interesting. Interesting. All right, let's take a look at silver. Silver. Did I forget how to fucking type silver? What the hell's wrong with me? Holy shit. Oh, looks like 3 white soldiers. That's cool. 3 white soldiers. That's cool. It is weakening though. 3 white soldiers. Very nice though. Beautiful. Yeah, I think we still have a little juice left here. Oh yeah, look at that run up. It likes to stay above the RSI. Very nice. Not a candle you want to see at the impulse, but we'll figure it out. But very nice to see though. It really does need to exhaust a little bit here. It does need to exhaust a little bit. Now, if I turn on my my Fibonacci extension real quick, you know, having an exhaustion period is nothing bad. Is nothing bad. We are entering price discovery. So, looks like we slapped that 0.65 golden pocket on the other end. I wouldn't be surprised if we just do something like this. Because it barely, look at this retracement level, it's just like 1 candle and then up only. So if it does the same thing again in the 0.5, 61, 1587, then essentially move on up, right? That wouldn't be too bad of an idea. Next best thing is to gold. Absolutely. I mean, they all have intrinsic value at the end of the day. Right? I think both actually, gold, extrinsic and intrinsic. I mean, you can use. I mean, gold is obviously it's an energy. What is it? Somebody said it's an energy proprietary unit. Somebody explained it the other day. It was interesting. Bitcoin falling off. What the fuck is happening today? Very interesting to see here. Wow. I haven't seen these candles in a long time. Wow. So SPY coming down. Look how they... Okay, I kind of have to go back to SPY now. What's it doing is not, it's not good. I mean, we did have bearish divergences on the 3-day, okay, but there is a candle that I don't like seeing. That's the current candle right now. That's a yikes. That's a literal yikes. That's a literal yikes. That's a gravestone doji. And gravestone dojis are death. Death. When was the last time we actually printed a gravestone doji? Looking left. On the 3-day. Never. We haven't even printed a doji 3-day yet. We still have time to close that current candle, so it's not confirmed if it's going to be a 3-day. Dudes, we haven't seen a gravestone doji ever thus far. There is 0 gravestone dojis at all. All right, we have a dragonfly doji. That's the opposite of the gravestone. But we are not seeing any gravestone dojis on the 3-day on SPY. Uh-oh. Oh, there is one. There is one. There is one. So this was back in 2021, folks. 2021. Typically, you want to see the body and closing at the end. I mean, if I'm going to go by textbook, I'm going to go by textbook. So then fine. That's not a gravestone. We'll just call it like a shitty long-legged doji. A very shitty one. Okay? I don't see any gravestone dojis. Nothing. 0. That's a dragonfly. Very skinny at the upper end. Very skinny at the upper end. Spinning. Long-legged. You can argue a long-legged doji. Yeah, there's no fucking... Yeah, guys. We're cooked. We're cooked. This don't look too good right now. That is not a candle you want to see. You can't have Santa rally without a sell-up. Ho, ho, ho. He has to go back to SPY. Oh, boy. Bitcoin. All right. We do have some bearishness on Bitcoin. I do want to short Bitcoin. We're waiting for the confirmation to short Bitcoin. And, wow. So it's actually hitting, it's almost about to hit that trend line. And once it hits that trend line, I'm shorting the shit out of Bitcoin. I'm going to short the shit out of it. All right, so it's going to come back at a key support area, the 236. If you can see here, we do have some consolidation nodes from previous days. All right, I suspect the bounce here. I don't expect it to completely fall off, but we are about to hit 89.55, and here we... No, just touch it. Did it touch it? Oh, yeah, it touched it. Let me confirm. Oh, my... No, oh! No, we didn't touch it yet. We're off by like a couple dollars. It needs to touch. We're off by like, how many bucks? Whoa, there it is. There it is. It's coming. There it is. If it touches it, go ahead. There it is. Almost. That bingo, bing, booyah. Now we should start seeing some wicks here. Some nice little wicks here. Some buyers stepping in. There's one wick. There's 2 wicks. Get the buyers in, then move it up, and then come back down, and then break. Then fucking break. Trash. Short the shit out of Bitcoin. I'm gonna wait. Still confirm. We've got to wait for confirmation. We don't just short just to short. We short because we wait. GSTFR and PCGF is moving. Let's take a look at those guys. I think we can get rid of SoFi because I really don't care about SoFi. I guess it was just part of a theme the other day. Glenstar, what's happening with Glenstar Minerals? Yeah, this actually, is this what you're talking about? Confirm while we wait. Planet Labs running. PZG moving. PZG, why have I heard of that one? I think I have it on my PZG, $1.22. Yeah, I've heard of this one. Oh, Paramount. Oh, shit. I've heard of this one. Why am I not in this play? Why am I not in this? I literally remember talking about this many weeks ago. Yeah, 5%. Now, it is range bound, brother. It is range bound, okay? But it's inside an asymmetrical triangle. So that's nice to see. That's a good start. I don't like display, though. I don't like display here. We'll figure it out as time goes. So maybe we can actually use this as a nice potential play coming into next week. We are hitting structure here, but if we take a fib right here, boom, boom, boom. Is it the golden pocket? Yes, it is the golden pocket right there. Boom, boom, boom. 0.65, 0.618. Not bad. Actually, let me put this on my main chart. Oh God, I fucked it up. Let me put this on my main chart. PZG. Whoa! 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 Let me move my little. Let me move my my little. Whoa! There we go. There it is. That's where we want it. Oh baby! Ho 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 ho! Merry Christmas! Merry ho ho ho! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! You gave me that one. I didn't play it. I gotta play it though when the time comes. I'll wait for the breakout. That's when I'll play it. Whoa, boy, oh boy, oh boy. So if it wasn't SPY, guys, this is really fucking funny. So if it wasn't SPY or the Russell, then it's the Bitcoin. So the Bitcoin narrative is essentially the boogeyman. So Russell and SPY up only, right? Yesterday. Now the narrative is Bitcoin. So that's cute. So Bitcoin now is moving markets. That's really funny. SPY 682 here. That's really fucking funny. Treasury companies are getting slammed. I wonder where MSTR is right now. Velo Labs now, Velo 3D at $10, guys. 10 fucking bucks. $16, guys. Yesterday this thing was at, I cannot believe I'm seeing this. Yesterday it was at $6.80. Now it's at $10. Velo Labs, folks. Velo Labs. I am not in this trade. Not in this trade. I don't. It's so much. So it is gone. It is gone. Gonzo. Gone Ripperino, folks. It is out. It is in Pluto. It is gone. It's still early. They own the land. Oh, they own the land? Then, brother, you speaking my language. So then, you know what? Let's do this. What I'm going to do is, actually, Bitcoin is bouncing off of that support area, the 236. As I mentioned here, we are seeing buyers step in, rightfully so. So let's see if, let's see short time frames. We start seeing some bullish candles, then reject that 50% bar, and then come back down and hit. There it is, the bullish candles as expected. Now it's got to break that 50%. So 89.842. Roughly, if it fails at 89.42, or maybe essentially here, let's see if it comes up. Breaks above that more or less. Sure, but if it fails that, come back down and then confirm that trend line break, and then we'll short the shit out of it. We'll short the shit out of it. So it's all about confirmation. Best time to trade SPY, Sammy, for beginner in your opinion? Best time if you're looking to short, knock yourself out. I mean, for a first time, excuse me. Whoa, you're not even supposed to short as a first timer. Best time to trade SPY, Sammy, for a beginner? I wouldn't trade SPY as a beginner, to be honest with you. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Go mess around with a penny stock and get the emotions intact first. I think learning TA and all that bullshit, nothing trifles emotions. Once you can control your emotions, that's when you really become a good trader. All the TAs come second. Emotions come first. No short. Oh, short? Well, the best time would have been shorting right now, honestly. I mean, once you saw Dragonfly Doji on that daily, I mean, who the fuck knows? At the opening. Yeah, look at this candle here. Look at that. God damn it. Wow. That's impressive. That's impressive. Bitcoin, 89.4. VIX, 1663. Oracle coming down here. Overall macro is absolutely bearish. Funny how they catch you. They get you, SPY up only, and then the next day, bearishness. That's cute. Bearishness, that's fucking cute. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, capture the emotions, man. Once you capture and harness the emotion, everything else, TA, will come easy. But emotions, honestly, Lose some money first and make some money later. You're going to have to lose money before you actually get good. It's the inevitable. But if you start small, go throw $10 at a penny stock and make that 10 to 20 and then learn the emotions off that, then you'll be fine. But you got to treat that $10 as if it was $10,000. You know what I'm saying? Treat that $10 and imagine it's $10,000. Add another couple zeros to it. And that's when you can actually harness, or at least try and feel that emotion. If you can mimic emotions, what it's like trading 10,000 versus $10, you're like a Super Saiyan. All right, you're like a Super Saiyan. All right, let's see here. 823 Ondas. Planet Labs just continues to rock it. Yeah, let that $10 be the tuition of learning. There it is. There it is. That's right. That is rightfully so. I like where Ondas is right now. Nice little selling pressure coming in. Bitcoin seeing a nice little hammer here at this little impulse. It'd be nice to see these on a daily. These are what you call a morning star. But these are 30-minute time frames, which means jack shit. So we'll figure it out. Glandstar. So PZG. Honestly, let's put a PZG here. We're gonna keep an eye on PZG. Thanks for reminding me. This is one I really want to trade, especially when you're trading at $1, and essentially you own the land, Mr. Paul. Well. You got my interest. All right, Oracle, finding a little bit of base here. Smart money's shaking all the fleas before the next move up. Yep, that's a good way to put it. These fucking market makers know how to capture their they know how to make their money, man. They know 100% how to make their freaking money, dude. All of them. Absolutely all of them. Now, there is that bullishness that I expected. We didn't even get to the bar. We're actually rejecting or touching the 236 support level. Wow, and we are rejecting it? Are you fucking serious? Oh no. That's not good. SPY 683. Oh no, if we fail, okay, good. Okay, it's all about that center line in the RSI. Come on, hit that center line. There it is, finally. All right, now get up here and let's see. Come on. Come on, bulls. Step in. Step in, bulls. Come on. There it is. Come on, come to daddy. Knocking out the shorts for actual investors. Fuck yeah. There it is. We are seeing a little bit of movement to the upside now, but let's see if it holds. VIX coming down a little bit here. Minor. Look at that dark cloud cover on the 30-minute. What a dark cloud cover on that 30-minute. That's pretty cute on the VIX. That's pretty cute. We'll fucking figure it out if it's going to hold. Planet Labs. Continue onward. 1670. All right, while Bitcoin figures itself out, I do want to take a look at Planet Labs real quick. Where is that harmonic completion? All right, so it's essentially in fucking Pluto. So this thing is gone. It is absolutely gone. No terminal candle yet. It is gone. Hitting another key area of resistance, 1684. You broke. Literally. Okay, so now we have to enter price discovery. All right, so now we're going to have to do it. Welcome, Planet Labs. You have entered new price discovery. Wow. All right, so we're going to have to figure this one out. Let's see if we can do it here. No. Wow, that was almost clean. Look at that. 1597.98 at the 1.414 at exactly at my micro Fibonacci retracement at 886. 1597. Wow, I was off by a cent. That's pretty cool. All right. All right, how are we going to do this? All right, we're going to have to go on the 12-hour and capture the new highs here. And I'm going to capture all that Fibonacci zones. All right, what we're going to do is so let me see if I can see. Let me see if I can draw it correctly. I like to be perfect. All right, here we go. No, I don't want to do it that way. That's going to be too long. That's gonna be way too long. Let's do it here. Impulse. All right, we'll do it here. Bingo, found it. All right, we'll do it here, and then there. Now I want to see some sort of alignment with my fib zones, and then I'll confirm it. Let me see. Yep. A reaction. Give me a wick. Give me a fucking wick. Give me a wick. One little wick. A little one. A little one. There it is. Okay, so yeah, this is good. All right. We're good. We're good. We're good. This is it. All right, so these are new levels to the upside, folks. These are new levels to the upside. Nice and clean, too. Very nice and clean. Love it. Very nice. We'll leave this here moving forward. Let's see what happens. All right, we are seeing a bip up. IWM SPY moving up here. VIX coming down. Dark cloud cover hitting that 50% bar. Let's see if that shit holds in the 30-minute. We got Bitcoin moving up finally. All right. And pretty much the entire market looks like it wants to make a nice little swing to the upside here. So far so good. Let's see if we won't get clapped throughout the day. Let's see if we won't get clapped. How you guys doing? What's going on with the chat? Please like the video, guys. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and join the Discord. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Here we go. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 1722. 1722. Hit it. 22. 22. Oh, did it hit it? It did hit. 22. It hit it. Let me see. Oh my god, I'm off by like a couple. I'm off by $2. $2. If it doesn't hit, okay, now I have to kind of redraw it because now that's bothering me. There's something up here and I'm not catching it. There's something up there. There's something up here. At least touch it. All right, I'll leave it there for now. I just got to start seeing some sort of exact touch. I'm off by $2 on this retracement off the extension. Wow, what the fuck? Okay, look at that. Moving on up, folks. Moving on up. Everything looks solid here. Paramount up 6%. Looks good here. ONTS 848, 1.8% to the upside. So everything's moving up. Everything is moving on up. All right, so pretty much all the space rockets, all the space little tickers, Velo up 20%, folks. 20%. 20%, folks. Absolutely crazy. I'm gonna have to start paying for options out here. Jesus Christ. All right, if Ondas breaks 550, 852, let me double check that nice resistance. 852, we're off to the races. We are off to the races. 852, and come back up and hit daddy zone, which is at 880. Come on, baby. Come on. Wow, Planet Labs continues to roar to the upside. Bitcoin 90.1. I was gonna say 91, and then people get confused. 90.1. So far, so good here. What do we got going on here? I love what I'm seeing here overall across the board. Skywater. Actually, let me move my computer because this thing is holding my arm. All right, let's go. What other tickers are we looking at, chat? Wow, VIX down 1.97%. 1.97%, guys. Looking good today, folks. Looking sassy. What the heck happened to Christina Aguilera? What are you talking about? Oh my god. What is happening right here? Okay. 848. Wow, Planet Labs. 33%. Whoa. Gone. Dunzo. Into Pluto. Planet Labs is going to Saturn. All things space. Money is rotating into space. Ladies and gents, it is rotating in space. Enjoy it, motherfuckers. Enjoy it. 850, here we go. Come to daddy. 852 is the breakout. Is the breakout we want to see. 852 ONDS, and we're going to fucking Mars. Let's go. 852 once. Going once. Going twice. Come on. Hit it. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. One more, one more. Not a rejection. Just break it, you mother. Break it. Boom! There it is. That's all we needed. Now you just got... Now that's all we needed. I'm happy with that. That's all. Now let price action do its thing. Let price action do its thing. That's it. We're breaking. Looking good so far across the board. 15 minute. 30 minute. Maybe we should start looking at new tickers. Maybe we should start doing that. Let's actually go discover some new tickers. Wow. Again, Planet Lab. 35%. Broke above the 0.7. Now it looks like it wants to hit that 786. 1753. What a fucking monster. Dude, I was watching this at $12 yesterday. That's incredible. Not gonna lie, that's impressive. And it gapped. Oh my lord. That is impressive. Alright, on this 857. On this 857, guys. Alright, we broke structure here. 857. Light path. Alright, so Velo 3D. Off it goes. Might do the same thing as Mr. What's his name? Mr. Planet Labs there. So wow, SPY and IWM. Let's chart SPY for a second. Wow, holy shit. So now it hit the 15786. Did it touch the T? Did it touch the T? Let me see. Yes, it is working. Yes, baby. This is the perfect fib zone. Fibonacci extension, excuse me. Look at that perfect touch. 786, 753 to the touch. Look at that. To the touch. All new price discovery. Let me just confirm price discovery. All new price discovery, and it is working like a gem. Working like a gem. Working like a gem, brothers. Wow, beautiful. Wow. Let me post that up to the let me post this up to the hold up. I gotta post this on Twitter, guys. PL price discovery Fib EX. You're welcome. There it goes. Generate 10 hashtags. Let me do this right here. 1 second. There it is, folks. Off we go. Off we go. There it is, folks. This is gorgeous. That's beautiful, guys. Beautiful. Ondas 865 looking juicy here. Another resistance here. We're going to look at it at 879. Actually, let me double check here. Let me turn on Ondas now. Let me switch it over to Ondas. Oh, baby, baby. Do the look. This is exactly what you want to see at the impulse. A nice little hammer. Hopefully it becomes a huge engulfing bullish bar. And then completely just goes off to the moon. This is another play here. I don't even need this anymore. We can turn that off. Ooh, 866. Exactly what I said. I'd be surprised if we touch it. But look at that. We're just breaking right up. I wasn't expecting this type of movement because that would essentially be 50% of this previous bar, which is a nice, which has been a very clean support line and resistance line. Let's see if it holds up here. Wow. VIX coming down still. Nothing bearish across the board, folks. What are the tickers you guys are looking at? Let me see. Yeah, everything's just up only. Velo again, 20%. Photonics, 37. Is that an inverted hammer? Oh yeah, that's an inverted hammer. Potentially an evening star, folks. Be careful. On the daily, be careful. Evening star potential. All right, Skywater. Everything looking good. Nothing's breaking on my chart. Spot VIX coming down. Absolutely bearish engulfing. Bearish and completely eating up this previous candle bullish. And this is a huge bearish engulfing candle. Golly. Holy moly. Jesus Christ. All right, let's go on SPY real quick. SPY. All right, so in order, where the hell's my where's my there we go. All right, folks. SPY needs to break it's in a range. It really needs to break that 687. But if we're going into next week or the next couple of days looking like this, where the fuck is it? Oh my God, that's not what that's not what we need here. That's not what we need here. What the fuck? Like, how did I mess that up? 200? Maybe 100? Oh, I see. Maybe 250? All right, we'll do that. Variance, maybe 100. What's the 100? Maybe 10? All right, we'll just do 100. We'll just leave it as is. All right. All right, we'll do that. All right, let's try this again. If oh my God. This is so stupid. What the fuck? Dude, this thing doesn't work. What are we doing here? Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, because that makes total sense. I put 200. All right, fine. We'll leave it there. And then we'll okay, good. Well, you know what? We'll just do it this way. Okay, I think I know what the problem is. I just need to do one slide. All right, we'll leave it at that. And this is absolutely not, and it doesn't even save. Why? Save as. Two small candles. And yeah. Okay, I get it now. Okay, we're doing it that way. All right, cool. So SPY, if we start seeing ranges on SPY, then I will be a little bit bearish because inevitably, or essentially what you see on the 3-day time frame, folks, what we're seeing on the 3-day time frame is bearish divergence. But this is a Class B bearish divergence, okay? The longer we start printing harami candles or inside candles inside this inside bar, essentially this is not confident or vindictive to the upside, okay? This is just not giving me favorable comfortability to the upside. If we continue to stay in this range for the next couple of days, I would even argue it's a bearish trend essentially forming. We do have bearish divs literally on the 3-day time frame. Okay, if you don't believe me, well, we have equal highs. Where are we? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Was it the 3-day time frame or was it the daily time frame? I think it was the daily time frame. Well, essentially, it's right here. So this is, here it is. This divergence is here. No, it was a 3-day time frame. Yeah, I saw it right here. I saw that. Yeah, and then we did that. It was that pivot zone here, and then I saw the pivot here. And then we saw it there. Okay, it was this one right here. Boom. There it is. So we didn't really get that divergences here. We still have bearish divergence here. That was a terminal, but another terminal. So essentially, this is pretty much indecision. Okay, that's an indecision wick. And then now we're printing on the daily haramis inside this bullish engulfing bar. We're not seeing huge. We didn't see like a massive Marabuza opening as soon as price action opened, or essentially market opened. We just see a wick inside this bar. We didn't even break above the previous high, 687. Okay, so if we just start printing haramis all over for the next couple of days, that's indecision. Okay, that's indecision. That doesn't give me confidence that we're going to continue to the upside. Let me change the color of this. Okay, that's actually, let me make that. Ooh, that's sweet. All right, we'll turn it that way. Okay, that's indecision, folks. So I don't want to see small candles inside this bar for the next couple of days. We have to start breaking, touching 687.57, moving into the next couple of days. Otherwise, indecision equals fear. Fear, and markets will react to this. So far, we only have a nice little hammer here. I want to see at least a touch tomorrow. At least a touch tomorrow, the next couple of days, but it can't just go on forever, this haraminess. All right, haramis inside this bullish bar is not essentially great. Okay, we need to start seeing some sort of marabous, bullish belt hold candles, a fucking anything that looks strong. These are weak candles right now at the opening. Okay, very weak candles. I was expecting a Mara, but we're not seeing a Mara. We're just seeing a fucking hammer. Hammers inside a bar is it's just shit. It's just garbage. Okay, so we need to start seeing some strong candles. Very strong. That's not strong for me. We'd even fucking touch 687.57. Come on. Are they trying to bull trap people? They can bull trap anybody they want. They ain't gonna bull trap me. They ain't bull trapping me, that's for sure. I'm keeping an eye out. That's 100% sure. All right, so far everything's running up a little bit today. So look at the VIX coming down, huge bearish engulfing now, absolutely plummeting to the downside, 1577. Wow, haven't seen that kind of reaction in a long time. Wow, look at that. 1577, everything else moving up slightly, looking good, looking juicy, moving up, 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 and up we go. Looking good here, folks. Cannot complain with the price action. Loving what I see here so far. Looks great, looks phenomenal, looks gorgeous. Ondas now up 4 points. So guys, I want to keep this very wow. Across the board, all space stocks, all up. Let's take a look at space stocks. Everything is up in the space sector. 22 Velo, Echo 5.26, RKLB 5.5, Ondas 4.6, ASTS 3.6, SATS 3.9, up 3.9, BKSY 3%, KVIXI 2.6, Lunar. Guys, pump these bags, guys. Pump these bags. Pump them. Pump the bags. Pump the shit out of them. Talk about it. Pump the bags. All right, let's see if we can find some new plays. Once some of these movement to the upside eventually will hit certain resistance zone, and then we'll just see if we can catch some plays to the upside. I mean, to the downside, and then reverse and find an entry. Ondas 866 continues to go up. Please like the video, folks. Don't forget to like the video. If you like this sort of content, cash me outside. How about that? Oracle moving up here. This is what I said. It wasn't really like we saw that Dragonfly Doji at the impulse, and look at that massive candle moving up. And so that's okay. So check this out. So Oracle is printing a potential. Wow. That's pretty amazing. Wow, right at that lows from previous lows. This was a November 25th low. Wow. Wow, almost touched to the T. I literally, oh my God, I was in Spaces talking about this yesterday. I literally was in Spaces. So that's a hammer at the impulse, essentially, right? We still have a couple hours to print. That's a heavy hammer. All right, but if you go in the 4-hour time frame, that's a Dragonfly Doji. 1-hour time frame, not a piercing, but if this actually becomes a bullish belt hold candle, the prevailing trend then executes a bullish trend. You have to eat up at least above this candle structure, 193.26. Close above or near, but definitely above would be much more vindictive, much more confluence to the upside, reversal here. But that's a bullish belt hold. So when the prevailing trend continues, obviously it's a bearish trend, but then you have a huge bullish candle engulfing. That's very positive. Now, a bullish belt hold is much more significant when they become Marabuza. So this opening wick here is it's too long for it to be a bullish belt hold, but essentially you're not supposed to see any wicks here. We'll see. We'll confirm at the upper end. Hopefully it closes as a Marabuza, then I'll confirm it's a bullish belt hold. But essentially this is really nice though. Really, really nice. Wow, VIX, what the fuck? Whoa, shit. That's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Oh man, look, rocket stocks 28%, 30%. Velo just continuously just running it right now. Velo. Look, so this would be considered a bullish belt hold right there. Boom. But, obviously we still have 6 hours in the day left. 6 hours in the day left, so anything can happen. Well, 30 minutes, but anyway. Where was I? Velo. Wow, dude. If that becomes 3 white soldiers, this thing is gone. That's on the 1 hour. That's the 30-minute. That's the 15-minute. Jesus Christ. Jesus. There's a lot of value in that deal. Whatever happened there, bro, there's a lot of value on that deal. Wow. When did the deal happen? Wow, what the wait a minute. Dude, up only. Somebody, somewhere, someone knew. Up only. Where the fuck was I? Jesus Christ. This is the type of shit that you miss out on. Shit. Open. What happened to open? What's going on open? Oh, whoa! See, this is the type of shit I like to look at. Not stocks going up only. I like seeing stocks go down as well. I actually enjoy it more than up only, to be honest with you. All right, so let's get rid of this goddamn pitchfork. We don't need that anymore. Let's turn on the daily real quick. Actually, let's turn on the weekly. Consolidate all the candles here and actually get some sort of pattern going. Wow, dude. Uh-oh. That's not good. Uh-oh. Yikes. Yeah, that's a very... Wait. Wait a minute. Did J-Pow not cut rates for open to go up? Wait, somebody explain to me how we cut rates but open is down. I thought we were supposed to, I mean, you guys were supposed to go up on rate cuts. Am I missing something? Can somebody help me? I do see some sort of descending triangle here. Let me go ahead and draw the descending triangle. Let me see if I can capture it on the daily here. Yeah, it's descending triangle. Another key area of support. Just another area of support. Oh, shit. You breaking below. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Not good. Not good. Next support, 675-ish. Not good. Let me see. Right there, yep. 675-ish. Yep, 675. Next support. What's happening? Shorts on open. Is it really? What's the short interest? Yeah, and the thing you want to note here on open is that it's been failing the RSI center line for multiple days, if not weeks. All right, so that's very, very concerning, and that's kind of crazy, to be honest with you. All right, that is kind of crazy. That's very crazy. It's got to hold that line at 675. Open will be fine. It's long, like bio. Man, I remember when this whole thing was a memer, dude. That thing was fucking ridiculous. This thing was so ridiculous. So one thing you got to note though with open is this, right? You gotta kind of have to respect the trend right now, because it's not even so much the small guys moving it. It's more or less the big guys now, because look what they're doing to this. Look what they're doing to. There's a theme to open, right? There's a massive theme to open. So there is a trend, and you have to respect that, right? So let's turn off all the noise. Let me see if I can get that proper trend line going in here. I want to see, yeah, so there is a theme. So there you, oh no, this has to touch. Let me go ahead and touch these candles. So whatever this theme is, yep, right there, boom. So there is a theme. A lot of volatility, holy shit, dude. I thought in real early and chilling. I bought in real early and chilling. You didn't sell, bros? You're not selling, Paul? That's crazy, brother. What the fuck? Y'all crazy. Whoa! Hello. Alright, where is this trend line bounce? That's the macro, this is the micro. Alright, so off of these harmonic structure plays, let's get this going. Where was it? Was it here? That's the candle. Let me see. Is it solid bars? Yup, that's my solid bar. Alright, so the next target that it's definitely going to is the 0.618 at the 468. You rejected it, but you found a nice flat base, printing a hammer at this area zone above the 0.5 and above the macro 382, which is right now struggling to break above. But if it breaks above, essentially was a key area resistance line. If you look at the previous candle opening, closed right below the 382. And let me double check here. Was it below a 3? Yeah, closed right below the 382. And essentially, you're right on that key resistance area. So looking good in terms of structure base here. We are printing a hammer. But if you turn on the EMAs, or essentially the SMAs, well, you're above the 10, 20 daily EMAs, and now you're slapping that 5. And if you close above the 5, that's really good. I'm not going to lie, that's going to be really good. Essentially, you're going to make that 4618 move to the upside. I do like how we're bouncing off the center line, essentially moving on up. Okay, this is really good. Now, obviously, there's a hard resistance at 468. Why? Well, if you look at the previous candle, 50 SMA, if you notice candle structure failed the 50 SMA and the 0.618 golden pocket. 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, score to the downside. Okay, score to the downside. So your mama resistance is exactly the golden pocket, 468. Wherever that 50 SMA moves, that's your rejection zone. Okay, if you're entering here and hopefully it gets up there, well, let's say hypothetically, right? Let's say you go here. That's 11% move swing to the upside. All right, you take 11%, you walk away and be happy with your gains. 32% now on Velo, 1150, continuously running up to the upside. Evening Star printing on P-Lab. Be careful here. Be careful, Evening Star on the daily. Paramount Gold now running 10% on the day. PZG. Paramount Gold running. I'm a long-term investor and get to my finish line like a turtle. Very good. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong trading long-term. Nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Looks good. Looks really good. Everything looks good. Nothing really breaking yet. Nothing breaking yet. Just a small little minor pullback here. Wait, what? What is this? Time to lock in profits. Why? What is this fucking bearish sentiment, you sack of shit? Why are you... What is this bearish sentiment? This is a buy. $12 just increase, and then you release this bearish bullshit? Zax, what are you fucking doing? Go suck a fat one, dude. Suck a fat one. What is this bearish article like? Time to lock in profits? Question mark. What kind of headline is that? Time to lock in profits? Like, you don't think there's investors in here? This is not like, what are you doing, Zax? Are you shorting this? Do you have a bag right now? Is your short position fucked? Why would you even say time to lock in? Like, that's the problem I have right there. Time to lock in profits. He has the obligation. He has to sell his shares. Where do you... I remember reading them. Yeah, but did you forget about the contract in January? I forgot who it was. I forgot the contract, where it was. I gotta double check here. Not good when the head of the company, when the head of the company don't believe in the company. When the head of the CEO, when the head of the company don't believe in the company. What? You... He has the like, he could sell his shares. It's not the end of the world, dude. Let me confirm something. Hold up. Let me go. He didn't sell off everything. What are you, crazy? I doubt that. Let me double check the institutional control here. Let me confirm. My God, brother, this guy, this dude, he didn't. I would have to double check that. Look, I would have to double check that. UMAX, UA Anderson. Nice, bro. Didn't see the tag. Who the hell's tagging me now? Oh, this guy gets approved. 1 second. Let me confirm some of this. New Era Energy, NUAI coming down 344. Paul, literally we had one of the most... Mike, I'll get to you in a second. Wait, Oracle? I can't tell you to buy the dip. Oh, you know I can't do that. You know damn well I can't tell you what to buy, what not to buy. Are you seeing reversal candles? Question mark. What do we know about that hand? What do we know about that candle? What do you know about that candle? And what do you know about this candle? What do you see here? I don't know if that's a... I don't know. I can't tell you. I know what I would do. I can't tell you what to do. But I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just an idiot on the internet. Deep in the bear zone. I don't know. I don't know what those things means. I don't know what that candle means. I have zero idea what that means. Wow, and you also have like a double bottom? Oh man, that's crazy. I don't know, man. Woo-wee. Well, anyway. What do you mean he sold all his shares? Bro, I don't believe not 1 second. Hold on, let me double confirm. Let me double check. Crispy's the guy to understand that. Crispy would confirm if he sold shares. Right now, the only thing I see here is that institutional ownership is 100% in the highs right now. Like, we're looking good here. Where the hell is... Can I print this here? No, I can't. It's too large of an image. That's pretty fucking annoying. Where is the confirmation here? Bro, Crispy was just in here yesterday talking the alpha. The owner of the company continues to lead the company the way it should be. I mean, they have multiple million dollar contracts. They have multi-million-dollar contracts. I'm not going against the grain. Are you crazy? Have you not seen the chart on Ondas, bro? It's everything you need to see. It's like one of these tickers, right? All this space shit. Look at all the movement to the upside. Up, Skywater, Photonics up, Velo up, Lightpath up. This is New Era. Where's the other ones? All these other space stocks have up only. Drones up, Echo up, RKLB up. That's telling you institutions are rotating. Eventually things need to go. Eventually things are going to be in the sky. Things are going to be in the sky. So if you have that long-term outlook, you're going to be fine. But everything one day is going to be in the sky. One day, because it's up only. So I wouldn't stress. I would not stress. Evening Star here on PLAB. PLAB is another. Oh, this is PLAB, yeah. Where is that ticker I was looking at? There was one ticker I was looking at. Oh, TE. Yeah, there it is. I was looking at TE. Oh, everything's pulling back a bit here. Where is TE? There it is. Here we go. Okay, bingo. That's the one. Finally. Jeez, this is the one I was looking for. I'm like, when are we getting a retracement? Because it's about damn fucking time. Wow. And you almost smacked at the 382. Wow. Instant buying. Wow. Incredible. Instant buying. There's a fat fucking W right here. Alright, market selling off a T-bit here. Market selling off. I need to really get something to eat. All right, eating my apple. Wow. So market's slowly flipping red here. What the fuck? All right. TE coming back. This is really good. Ooh, baby. This is a discount. Oh, baby. Ooh, baby. That's a discount. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. This is a motherfucking discount. Oh, man. Wow. Dude. What? I want to see the guy who bought it at these lows. Wow, look at this. Notice the imbalance. Notice the imbalance here. Look at all this purchase order right at these lows. That's the imbalance you want to look for a reversal. Literally the imbalance. Wow. Let me turn on the 1 minute. Hold up. I gotta see that candle. It was a vector run, so I'm not the owner of there's still a sign of insider selling at their shares. Yeah, but they can sell their shares and take profits. There's nothing wrong with that. I've seen that multiple times. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. They gotta take profits. Especially with that's a that's I don't know, very different way to think about it. But they have the right to sell and take some profits. It's not like they sold their whole entire position. I'm more, you know, if the CEO, sure. Oh. Spy, what the are you doing? Whoa, that's pretty stupid. What is... Spy, why are you acting dumb? Look at that. Hood. What the hell happened in the hood? Whoa! Whoa! Oh, yes. I want this ticker to die. I want it to come and die. Oh, baby. I hate Hood so much. I hate this company so much. And I'm sorry, but they're slimy. For what they did back in the day to the retail, I'll never forget. I'll never forget what they did. So this is a scallop play here. Now, let's see what kind of fib zones are we looking at here. What we're going to do is we're going to turn these into solid lines. Then we're going to take another fib here, low to high, high to low. I guess we'll do dotted lines. All right, let's see what we got. All right, you broke the 0.5. Retracement 382 is next. 123. Any volume shelf? Nope. Nope. 382 is a good bounce. Volume POC is exactly 122.76. All right, so you got the 100 SMA rolling right up in here. So that's going to be a clean bounce right here at the POC. At the 122.76. Literally, it's going to bounce right there. If you're looking to scalp this dog shit company, not financial advice, But this is a clean bounce here. 122.61. And I hope you short it to Kingdom Come. Not financial advice. But I hate this company so much. I'm just going to enjoy watching this for 2 seconds. Give me a second. I just want to enjoy watching this company fall for 2 seconds. Give me a second. I really want to see this company fall off a cliff. Do you guys remember they took away the buy button? Who remembers that? Does anybody remember the buy button being taken away? I sure did. I remember when Robinhood did that slimy. Oh man, even talking about it boils my blood, dude. I remember when they took the buy button away in the GME movement. I remember. Pepperidge Farms, remember. Just die. Just fucking die, bro. There it is. Just come. Just get over here. Come. Uh-huh. Come. Uh-huh. Just push it. Just come. What are you waiting for? What kind of volume do we have here? Really? You wanna find support? You just broke the 0.5. You might as well. Where's the music at? I've been getting hit with strikes, brother. I can't put music, bro. I don't get paid if I have music on, believe it or not. So I have to put the music off. No music. Unless I do like the AI bullshit music. Excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. That just came out of nowhere. Onda's coming back here. If you guys are looking for a potential reversal, I don't know. You figure it out. But Ondas doesn't want to die. Ondas does not want to die. So Ondas gave you that confirmation. Risk reward looks good here. Not financial advice. You do what you gotta do. It just doesn't. Ondas does not want to die. That's incredible. Planet Labs pulling back a little bit here, so it looks like it's almost exhausting. Can somebody call the CEO of Robinhood and tell him to fuck off? All right, you are printing bullish divergence here on Robinhood though, so you're going to see a reversal coming very, very soon. You are printing bullish divs here. So the fun, essentially, at least coming down to the downside, is going to end. Make a nice another mean reversion, make a nice little descending scalp, and then hopefully it keeps continuing to the downside. All right, I wouldn't mind that, but fuck this company so much. All right, let's find some plays. Let's take a look at the entire market. I mean, I'm just always looking at one ticker, specific ticker. What the hell? Hello, what's this? How did you get here? Hello. Oh, guys. So this one is an interesting company. Analysts have this at $15. You want to know some crazy shit? Do you remember China? Does anybody remember China? So this is a robotics play slash. I'll see if I can. I can't even do it. Let me see if I can get the image here. There it is. This is the company. Read it. I'll leave it here for a second. Look at that, guys. Everything what they said about robotics, security, cops, automation, report, pretty much like a surveillance state. Well, that's where we're heading. So if you don't think we're gonna need surveillance, we're not gonna need drones in the sky and wheels on the floor. Well, I can sell you a pink bridge somewhere. All right, United States 100% wants to completely be like China. Unfortunately, they can't completely be like China. But this is essentially a good start how to become China. All right, we get nice little security wheels, cop-like wheels in there, and definitely some drones in the sky, and that's pretty much it, surveillance state. But anyway, conspiracy. All right, Bitcoin, just showing weakness here. Bro, another day, another trade. Get your ass in the Discord. How many times are you gonna ignore it, brother? I'm gonna send it to you one more time, bro. One more time. You ready? Watch him not accept, guys. Watch him not accept. He's gonna fucking destroy me. He's gonna destroy me right now. Watch. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it for you. There he goes. That's the Discord link. And I'll wait for you not to enter. Oh shit. I have the wait a minute. Broke 60. ORCL. No. All right. Sorry, guys. I was just typing out. So, Ondas, 842. Sammy, please look poet. Oh, yeah, that's a good... See, that's a good one. This thing is rocketing right now, guys. 13%. I'll take a look at poet. Actually, this thing is about to rocket. Don't sleep on this company, guys. This is exactly what United States wants. They want companies like this. If it breaks this key resistance here, boy, oh, boy. The next area of resistance around 540. 540, wherever that 50 and that 200 is, that's going to be your... Holy shit, dude. If you get candles rolling up above 550, this thing is going to go stupid. If you get... This thing has been down only. Wait a minute. Huh. Wait a minute. Hold up. Oh. I see it now. I see it. Yeah, but that wasn't good enough though. Yeah, that wasn't good enough. No, you need the big retracement. That's the one. That's your confirmation. Because look at left. Rejection. Dudes, if you get candles above that 236, this thing actually, bros, from a risk reward, this company don't seem like a bad idea. This is just getting started, actually. Holy shit. You got the 5, 10, and 20 rolling right under it. And you have a very... Obviously, you're at a key resistance area. But if you start closing candles above the 236, 491, and you're gonna get rejected at that 50 SMA. 50 and the 200. This is an easy, no-brainer rejection area. Because look at here. And look at here. This is a no fucking brainer rejection zone. But if we start actually... closing. Oh, this is a play. Hold up. This is a play. This is a play. This is a play. This one should be on my... This is going to be 100% my radar. And we're breaking above the center line on the RSI. I'm gonna take a look at Poet. Just give me a second. I'm gonna take a leak, but wow, I just stumbled upon this again. All right, let me go use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back, and then we'll take a look at Poet. All right, we are back. We are back. All right, let's take a look at Poet. What's happening with Poet? This one is going to be my radar, folks. Add an alert. 505. All right, Poet. All right, let's take a look at Poet. What's happening with Poet? What are we missing here? Poet. Well, we can get rid of this trend line, whatever the hell that was. Let me see. All right, we got the fib levels correct. Wow, this is pretty strong here. Okay, now I see why I drew that line. Wow, the weekly. That looks good, riding that 50 on the SMA on the weekly. Got a lot of bullishness here. No. Maybe on the 3-day? I mean, Jesus Christ. Dragonfly. Rejection at the golden pocket. So that's not bad. Let me see. Ooh, 5, 10, 20 rolling. A spinning top here, and essentially a rejection area. And then inevitably you created a cup. So the handle, essentially the handle, is forming now. So let's go ahead and turn this off. This is the hand. This is the cup. Okay, spinning top. And then you definitely want to see something like this. Okay. Great if it comes back down to the 662. That'd be awesome. But keep an eye on this little handle structure potentially, because that's a terminal candle. once you had a massive drive up, the fun's gonna stop. The fund will stop, and then just inevitably buy at the pullback. It could be at the 623, 618, or the 581. It's gonna be one of these three. Excuse me. If it's a strong pullback, strong meaning bouncing off at a key ratio, you typically want to see this. All right. Whoops. Let me actually make it better. You typically want to see this. Okay? That's what you want to see. Let me make this. This is cool. Okay, that's what you want to see going into the pullback. That's a strong pullback ratio. But if you don't, this is also fine. All right? This is also fine. There's nothing wrong with the 382. Just had a rally. Okay? Look at the rally back here. What do you see here? Massive rejection. Looks like a head and shoulders on the RSI. This is why you utilize the RSI power. You know, it's a great way to observe patterns as well. And if you turn on the Heiken and Ashi, even better. Smooth out the structure. Okay? But look at this. You hit the RSI, bull, rejection. You hit it again, bull. Something happened here that just broke above, maybe a catalyst. But you're essentially hitting it again. Okay? So based on prior history and price action, well, you just want to be safe here because you are getting that terminal candle. All right? And then you wait for the pullback. So I'm looking at 382. This is essentially, I would never ever enter seeing this massive move to the upside and seeing a pretty much a spinning top at the impulse. I would just sit on my hands and wait. Take profits if you're in the green, not financial advisors. Nothing wrong taking profits, but you know, wait for the pullback. And if you get it back even here, 538, well, even better. Just watch for your candles. Watch your candles. I do want to see it at least back here at 382. Shit, you got me at 382. You definitely got me at 382. And you know what? I think this one deserves a nice little post. Poet is another one I'm posting up here. Guys, keep giving me tickers. I don't mind. I mean, this essentially, I like charting and then I post it on my Twitter. It works out. You win, I win. Trust. This motherfucker. All right. All right, let's take a look at the markets. Bitcoin. Oh, whoa. Oh, Bitcoin coming down. Whoa, it's looking weak. Oh, is it time to short it? Oh, let's take a look at it. Oh, baby, what did I say? You're gonna get the bounce. Create a descending scallop. I said it earlier in the stream, and then you failed the descending scallop. See if we can pop it on the 1 minute. Bro, you didn't even, yeah. Look at the fail on that descending scallop, folks. Look at the failure on the descending scallops, folks. Look at this. Look at that. Look at the fucking fail, bros. You failed it here, wherever this is. Let me turn on the regular candle structures. Okay, you failed it there. And then you came back up and then you failed it again, double top. That is not what you want to see. Okay, double topped on these descending scallops. 1 fail, 2 fail, floor. You guys want to know the measurement rule off of the descending scallops? You want to know what the measurement rules off of these descending scallop fails? Confirmation. You want to see, this is in the 1 minute though. But I'm going to show you anyway because I'm going to short the shit out of this. Once you failed it, that's your goddamn fucking confirmation right there. Oh man. I'm shorting it. Come to daddy. I'm not shorting this yet. It's got to break that trend line. Break that trend line. Bounce back in there. Oh, man, I might as well just start using this. And then fucking come trashed. I really need to start using this. Is this bigger, though? Can you imagine that? Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, wow, that's pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. That's pretty fucking cool. There you go. Boo. Whoa! Did you guys see that? Dude, did you guys see that? Dude, oh, this is so nice. Actually, this is pretty fucking cool. All right, come back here, then come back up to the upside. Now this is legit a chart squiggler. This is what I want to see. Look at that. Oh, that's a little fucked up. You get the drift. I don't have to fucking explain myself. So this is a target off of the measurement rule, off of these descending scallops. Look at that. You rejected it twice, double topped it, and then fail. Boom. These are not candles you want to see at that impulse. Look at that dark cloud cover on the 1 minute. Whoa. Whoa, you had an evening star, not at the impulse, but inverted hammer. And then you had a dark cloud cover, not at the impulse. Actually, you can call that an impulse because it rejected that. Where was it? Was it 5 minute? Where was it? I think it was in 30 minute. Wherever the fuck that is. Oh, right there, this candle here. Anyway. Wow. Okay, let's see if Bitcoin comes down here. It is going to find life at the 89.3. That's your big support line here. So just throw that in there. For the sake of confluence. Throw it in there. Bounce off. Yada, yada, yada. Make movements to the upside. Yada, yada, yada. Then hit the 236. And come back down. Blah, blah. Blase, blase, blah. Blase, blase, blah. Let's see if it happens. Oh, oh, Bitcoin selling off. Oh, oh, we're gonna short the shit. Oh, oh, we're gonna make money. Wow, Velo. Finally seeing some terminals here. New era. So, new era, guys. I mean, NUAI. Absolutely. NMAX. Where's Under Armour? Guys, have you guys taken a look at Under Armour? Guys, have you guys taken a look at Under Armour? Oh, yeah. Break that trend line. It's fucking find out time. Fuck around and find out time. Under Armour. Under Armour, baby. And this is the measurement rule right here. You're all welcome. You're all welcome. You are all welcome, brothers. Eat, eat. Eat well, my brothers. Eat. Eat well. Eat. Oh, oh. All right, Bitcoin continuously just dropping off a cliff here. I actually might have to put Bitcoin up here instead because this thing is just tumbling. 89.4. We'll just have Bitcoin to the right side because it's very interesting. But Under Armour, guys. You want to see something cool? Look at this. Nice little trick. Uh-oh. Can you imagine? Oh, man. Isn't that cool? Inverted head and shoulders. Now a head and shoulders. That's pretty cool, right? All right. Let's see here. Bitcoin, what do you want to do? Are you doing the thing I said you would? Let me see. Oh, 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 oh. Merry Christmas. No, not yet. Not yet. 89.3. So it's still got to find support. Just get over there already. It's really no point hovering around this range. Just get to the 89.3, bounce off it. Just bounce off it, consolidate for a couple, and then hit that 236. Hopefully you get rejected. Hopefully you get rejected. And then boom, she bangs. Double bottom. Double top, double bottom. Maybe one more swing up. Now I'm just hallucinating now at this point. And then just crash. And just crash. Just crash. And then I just get a harmonic going. Now this is just me being stupid. This is how I would play this shit. And now I just got a harmonic. This is like a fantasy scenario. But what do I know? I'm not a magician. Oh. What do I know? I don't see structures the way they are. All right, overall market SPY moving on up a little bit here. IWM as well. Bitcoin saddling to the downside. Paramount coming back down a little bit. 119. ONDS closed above that 837, 236, and we're gonna be fine. I did say earlier in the stream I'd be surprised if we hit 866. We just peaked 872 and we rejected 872. That's perfectly fine. I'm happy we just touched the 866. That's all I give a shit about. So there's totally fine. Now markets want to come down and start trashing again. So P-Lab, Skywalker, $20, almost $20. Paramount Gold. Okay, we already looked at that. Lightpath, 880 holding up here. Can we just Bitcoin? Can you please just get to 89.3, bro? Just get to 89.3. No? Okay. All right, cool. Cool, bro. What other tickets you guys looking at, folks? Give me a like. Don't forget to like the video, folks. Doesn't hurt. It's all just one click away. Let's see here. Overall market's a little bit stagnated, practically so. I mean, the only thing right now happening is just Bitcoin. Bull holding like a champ. Oh shit, see, that's a good one. That's a good one. I haven't looked at Bull yet. Nice. Coming down. That's really good. Nice. Finally, a discount opportunity. Yeah, no, this is a great ticker, dude. It's going to go back up. That's without question. I'm very confident this is good, but this discount is very nice. Oof. Shit, it makes me want to pick this up. It really does make me want to pick this up. Oof. What? You know what? Let me see where we at. Let me see where we at. Let me see where we at here. Let me see where we at. Let me change the style because I know this is the micro Fibonacci retracement. The Fibonacci. We're about to hit that 964. It's going to get there. And one of the coolest things about Confluence is that when you actually get these kind of movements to the down or upside, and this is obviously a deep crab from fucking, from Saturn. These have really, really massive momentum trades to the upside. So, one thing to note is look at where your RSI is. Look at where it rejected it. And eventually when we broke out, you had a nice little swing, right? But look where we are now. We're about to test that center line. If anything, we're right on it. So, essentially it would be right here at the 236 and 964. Touch it, and then hopefully you start rolling up, and that would in line with the RSI center line. So, looks like bull bottom out. Oh yeah, hell yeah! Look at that star. Look at that. Look at that goddamn candle. Look at that candle. I see a candle like that, I'm taking a trade. Next day, Fuck that. Woo-wee. I sold actually. I sold at around 880. I only made how much was it? I think I bought around 810. I only made 7%, and then I just forgot about it. And then look what happened. Right? Forget about it. So from 8, what do I bought it? 810 or something? I think I bought it 810. I forgot. It was like 810, I think. And look at that. I missed out on an extra maybe 13% to the upside. You know what the coolest thing about it? Wait, hold on. I'm getting text messages here. 1 second, guys. I don't think I'm up. I don't think I'm on today. What do you mean I was mentioned in? I'm not on today. I'm not on. Oh, I am on. I'm on Sunday. Oh, there it is. I'm on Sunday. Not during the week, though. Oh my God. Hello. I'll take that one. Oh. Holy shit. Disney to invest $1 billion into OpenAI. There it is, folks. We're back on track. We all hit that. Let Huma go. Nvidia. Ride or die with Huma. It's never been bullish. What is Huma? Let's take a look at Huma. I like these new tickers. I like listening to new tickers. Let's go Huma. I don't even know what Huma is. Let's go Huma. What is this? Why have I seen this before? It looks like I drew something here. Wow. It must have been a long time ago. Must have been a very long time ago, because wow, these Fibonacci everywhere. All right, let's reset the Fibonacci, Fugazi. Fugazi. That's how you know it was a long time ago, because I used to use trend lines heavily. This was a long time ago. Holy Funanaki. Fibonacci. All right, what do we got here? Rejection off that center line on the 3-day. Adam and Eve. That's interesting. Actually, this is Eve. Eve Adam? That's interesting. Eve Adam. I haven't seen that in a while. Eve's. And then the Adam. Technically, it's Adam and Eve, but this is the inverse. That's interesting. Let me just get that going. That's the inverse. Eve Adam. Haven't seen that in a while. Haven't seen that in months. One big fat M. Looks like a Gartley in here. Let me double check. I doubt it. Yeah, but that's a deep crab. Yeah. Nah, that's a shit ratio. Yeah, that's shitty. All right, what are we looking at here? What's going on? What is this thing? 858, 832 Bitcoin. Let's put SPY here. All right, 685. We did it a week ago. We did Gumbo. Okay. So let's take a look at it again. See, I like coming back to, like, you know. I like when people bring back tickers. All right, so 236. Okay. R2. Finding Life. 3 days. Let me see the weekly. Ooh, that's a good candle. That's not a bad candle here. The only issue is that you're having struggles getting out of this. You're printing haramis inside this bearish engulfing. All right, so you're having problems breaking above 138, and you're in a range bound between 138 and 123, right? You're not failing above this. You're printing haramis inside this bullish bar. Okay, there's just a bunch of fucking haramis in here. So in terms of a confirmation reversal, get above that 236, essentially breaking the engulfing candle high at 138. You get that going, that also aligns with the 236. Then I would be like, all right, well then, you know what? Those are confirmations for what? What in the fuck is this? What are you doing, bro? This is the weekly, man. Oh my god. Alright, so anyway, you're just range bound. Bunch of haramis in here. So, but you are seeing a weakness. That's interesting. You had a bearish harami, and now you have another bullish harami. That's pretty fucking crazy. You're literally range bound, bro, for weeks and weeks on end. This is not anything crazy. I would just wait to get above the 236 because the upside is so much more. Yeah, the upside is so much more. So I would just wait. Wait for the confirmation. Let me see the EMAs where we're rolling in. What are we rolling in here? Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so look at that. 5. Rejection, rejection, rejection. So not only you're range bound, but you also are, you got to break above that 5 daily EMA. So a lot of confirmation. It's all about that 137. You got to get above that 137, brother. And then I'll be like, okay, yeah, Huma is looking good. Right now, Huma's looking flat. But hey, you know, different strokes for different folks. Huma site, right at that. Huma. Ondas does not want to die, folks. Ondas does not want to die. Ondas wants to go up. There is beautiful plays that we will take anytime. Gumbo Bourbon. But what is this company like? What do they do? Because look at the highs here, bro. $17 ever since then. You died. Whatever happened here, probably bad earnings. Flat earnings. What is this? What is this? One of the cool things about it is that this is called a rounding top. And there's definitely a... Ooh, wait a minute. Ooh, wait, time out. Hold up. Let me take a better look at this. Oh. Yeah. Man, you could do the 886. You could do the 886. 1 second. Hold up. Yeah, the 886 makes sense here. 886 with the 1.8. We can slowly come down here. 909. And then that terminal. Okay. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, this thing wants to reverse. Yeah, it wants to reverse. We got multiple confirmations here. Yeah, this is multiple confirmation. Large body, large wicks. Yeah, and you got the terminal right here. Yeah, this looks good long term. What's the... Ooh, 1.7 million volume. Oh, all right. So this one's on my radar. Let me take a look at the 3-day. I want to see a channel to the downside. Oh. 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 Hold up. Hold up. Yeah, this is give me one. This is like my last confirmation. Give me a second here. Whoa. Nah, that's not gonna happen. No, that's not gonna happen. No, that's not gonna happen. No way. Yeah, nah, that's not gonna happen. 113. Get the fuck out of here. No, we're good here. That's not gonna happen. All right. So yeah, this thing wants to reverse. Yeah, you're gonna break out eventually. Yeah, you're gonna break out, brother. It's gonna break out. You rejected it. That just tells you price wants to come up. This one should be on people's radars actually, because the next stop is 382. Break above that 236. The next stop is the 382, for sure. And let me see the daily on here. Let me see the EMAs. Oh yeah. Yeah. So the 5 and 10 and 20 on the daily. The 3-day was your tough ball. But essentially, so once you get these candles once you get the EMAs acting as support, not resistance, this thing inevitably wants to come back up. Another thing to note here as well is that your 50 SMA also acting as resistance, that blue line. So a lot of confluence to the upside, but once you get these candles rolling above the 50 SMA, eventually a couple weeks out, maybe a couple days out, this is looking good, because look what the price action is trying to tell you. Look what price action is trying to tell you. Oh shit, rising valleys. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Why is this moving? These are the early signs of a potential upside. Long term is the word. Hey, Gumbo, you here, bro? These are valleys forming on this thing. This is one valley. That's a very, very good sign. Gumbo, what's the story behind this thing? What's the story behind this thing? This is, oh my God. All right, this is a play, guys. This is the play. This is a play. This is a play. Put this one on your radar. Put this on your radar. Put this on your radar. Inverted head. Inverted head on the daily. Oh boy, you break above the center line and it's gonna be stupid. The volume is decent, I like that. You are forming the first valley of a potential 3 rising valley structure. That's really good. When you have a breakout like this to the upside, hit that 236. Let me actually get this cleaner. There you go, upside 236. You smacked it. What does that tell you? Price wants to come back up. But the nice thing about it is that you got the 5 and the 10 and 20 rolling on as support. And now you created 3 inverted head and shoulders inside the RSI structure. This is telling you a story. Let me go ahead in the 4 hour. Look at that. Inverted head, and you got the shoulder, you got the head, and then you got another shoulder. Let me make it more clear for you guys. Let me make it more clear, because sometimes you don't see it. All right, let me turn off all the noise. Empty. Yeah, this is a play, folks. This is a play, a play. Hey, this is a play. Now watch this, folks. Do you guys want to see this? Boom. What does that look like? Inverted what? What does that look like? Not inverted no more. I just flipped the switch. What is that? What does that look like? What does this look like, guys? What does this look like, folks? Come on, I'll wait for the chat. I'll wait. Chat, what is that? Damn, chat is dry today. Yikes. Not good. I guess I won't talk about it. Damn, I was about to talk about Huma. Oh well. Damn, gosh, shit. There it is, head and shoulders. That's right. That's a head and shoulders, but because I inverted the scale, that's inverted head and shoulders, and that is a very, very good sign. This is a very, very good sign of a reversal. These are the beginnings of a reversal trend taking shape as we speak. And brother, this one's on my radar. You are a blessing in disguise. This is officially on my radar. Huma on my radar. Nice. And as a matter of fact, shit, I might just play this fucking thing. I might just put a couple bucks at this. Oh yeah. Huma's uses bioengineering to create human tissue from cells on... Oh, this is a biostock? Oh shit. Scaffold resulting in cellular... Good morning, y'all. What up, Vast CNC? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Huma is used as bioengineer to create human tissue from cells and biocom. What up, Crispy? Resulting cellular free vessels that can implement it about human rejection. Dude, well, you came at the right time, brother, because this thing wants up. Look at the reversal. Look at the inverted head and shoulders. Look at the RSI breaking out of the center line. Look at that reaction off of the massive candle, off of that trend line. Look at that. Again, if you flip the scale, that's an inverted head and, that's a head and shoulders, brother. And do you know the measurement rule of a head and shoulders? Do you have any idea what the measurement rules of a head and shoulders is? No? Cool, because I'm going to help you. Boom. That's the measurement rule. Literally 145, 144. Literally at a key area of what? Well, in the inverted, this would be resistance, right? So let's go back to the scale. So that would be key resistance area. And if you look at the previous candle price action, you see support, resistance, support, and obviously hit a resistance, and then came back up and hit another area, and then obviously hit the 144 and then rejected at a key area. So this is literally a play. This thing wants up. Like, dude, this is fucking nice. And this is a clean, this is why I was like, wait a minute, let me see if there's a harmonic here. And look at that. You got the terminal candle, you got the inverted, you got the R. Oh my God, dude, put this on your radar. Put this on your radar. Put this on you. This is swing trade heaven. And that profit target number 1 we're going to take a look at is at the 382. So if people were to take positions, not financial advice, do not do what I do. That is essentially a 21% swing trade. Obviously, it's a slow-moving stock, 1.73 million in volume, but inevitably, these are the plays you want to take into, especially when you have formations to the upside. Candle structures breaking above, they're forming, consolidating, and breaking up a key trend line. Dude, Huma, somebody give Gumbo a fucking clap. It's a biotech, but this is the shit I'm talking about. I know I'm keeping an eye on Velo. I've been talking about it all morning. I've been keeping an eye on Velo. Trust me, I am 100% keeping track of Velo. But everybody give a clap to Gumbo. Gumbo, you're the winner for today, brother. This is going on my Discord. Gumbo is a G. Gumbo is a motherfucking G. This is a play. Wow, Gumbo. You killed it. Nice. You are slamming it. Guys, join the Discord. Like the channel, man. I see a lot of people joining the Discord. It's all free. I'm not charging shit. Let me put this on Huma, right? Huma ticker. And bingo. Huma officially on my Sammy's playlist. I have a bunch of plays. I have like 4 or 5 tickers that it's cooking. Cooking. First target is essentially 144. Then after that, 159. SKYT. Let's go fucking Gumbo. Let me go ahead and put the Discord goddamn chat back in here. If you guys want to take a look at some of the plays that I have. Some are strong, some are ass, some are great, some are phenomenal, some are from recommended people. But this is essentially, that's the Discord link, guys. Holy shit, Gumbo with the fucking banger here. I was like, let me not disregard this play. Let me take a deeper look. And look at that. This thing is absolutely ready spaghetti. You just broke the trend line. Literally, as I was talking, you just broke the trend line. You literally just broke that trend line. Inverted head and oh my God, this thing wants up, dude. Very nice. Very fucking nice. Oh, very nice, dude. Congrats, man. You got me involved. FEIM, CM reporting tonight. Let's take a look at SKYT, and then I'll take a look at Crispy. SKYT. Let's see what's happening. SKYT. Skylers. Skywolf. Ho! Ho! Up. You guys want to see something cool? Ho! Take a parallel channel. Oh, let me make it right. Oh, it's up only. Ho! We're gonna take this channel right. We're gonna put it on the side right there. Actually, confluence. We gotta find the confluence. There it goes. Let me just pull it down a little bit. I want it to be accurate, just to make sure we make some money out of it. Boom. And how do we know? Well, you got the support. You got the support, and then you got the higher support. 1, 2, 3. Let's see the resistance. Resistance higher. There's a lot of resistance here. Double bearish divergence, and now hearing another area of resistance. But essentially, this parallel channel is your guide system. Okay, so your guide system is telling you another. Oh wow, this thing is up, dude. Holy shit balls, dude. What do you got? Here? This is your guidance system right here. Okay, so one thing to know, we don't want to reject this here. I'm telling you right now, because essentially two things can happen off of this. Okay, there's only actually one thing can happen out of this. I don't want to see a if it comes down, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But essentially, what do you see here? It can come down, but I don't want to see a fucking deep end down, because that's a potential what? Damn, there must be a theme today, bro. What is that? Potentially. Okay. But the neckline, so the cool thing about this is that the neckline is not your traditional head and shoulders. It's more have to be more on the upper side of it. This is more of a downside neckline. So this is why I'm saying like it's like really not a head and shoulders, but the pullback should be very light, very, very light. Okay, so this is not an official head and shoulders, but it should be very light, this thing. But anyway, this looks really fucking fantastic, dude. Whatever this thing is oh, whoops. Looks really fantastic. Let's see some price targets before I move on to Crispy's recommended tickers, because we've got to take a look at those tickers. On this right now, 860, everything moving up on to the upside. 89.9 on Bitcoin. VIX coming down 1566. Right now we have Paramount $1.19. Oracle coming back up, and look at that hammer candle that we said, hey, that might be a reversal. I'm not sure, maybe not. Velo 35% continuation to the upside. We have Lightpath also breaking structure inside a bull flag and wants to break the fuck out. That is absolutely massive that it just wants to continue. And we have a hammer right at that breakout with the doji dragonfly doji with a hammer at the next candle structure formation. This thing wants to scream to the upside. It actually absolutely wants to break out. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at Sky one more time before I move on to Crispy. Breaking out of this top trend line. Good. We're not seeing a rejection. Bingo bango. Let's take a look at the EMAs real quick. 5, 10, 20, and the 50 rolling right up in there. And looks like you're going to hit another key area. Resist the volume average. How you just broke that shit. And now you're hitting another key area. All right. So that's really fucking bullish as shit. If you look at the daily, it still wants juice up. Let me see the volume footprint on this bad boy. Let me see the volume footprint on this bad boy. 996, 458. Delta is eating previous deltas and encapsulating the third candle to the left side. Absolutely encapsulating everything. So this is absolutely fucking gorgeous. My guy, you broke two structures. You broke two area resistance. You broke the volume average low, and you broke the volume average high off of this small structure. Your obvious key area rejection is literally right now, brother. It's literally right now. Boom. You get above this bad boy. Yeah, it's chow town. It's fuck around and find out time. All right, brother. That also aligns with the bearish divergence that we came here to see. You get up here, which I think it will. It definitely will. Okay. Once you break that, it's Valhalla. This thing looks good. All right, next one. FEIM. What the hell? Is this another one we missed out on? Oh. So the handle didn't even last a day. The handle didn't even last a day, folks. Look at the handle. The handle didn't even last a day. The handle just wants to break out. Oh, yeah, small time frames, you'll see it. Oh my God. The handle said, fuck off. We want up. It even went, look at the center on the 30-minute. Up, holding that center line. Beautiful, brother. Beautiful. So look, it's inside a bull flag or bull channel. Look at that. Oh, no. Oh, uh-oh. So this is called a right angle descending broadening formation, guys. Right angle descending broadening formation. So neither bad, neither good, but this is a descending right angle broadening formation. I haven't seen these in a while. Holy shit. But these are good. Looking good, looking good. So look at the big picture here. Looks like a big fucking cup, right? One fat fucking cup. All right? Look at that. One fat fucking cup. That's the handle. Looks good though. So if you take the structure, if you take the measurement rule off of these cups, right? And if it is the handle, well, you just take that line, draw the trend line from the peak low. Let's just say here for the sake of conversation. And then if it breaks out, this is essentially your measurement, right? That's your measurement up here. But these are small time frames. Don't get crazy. I don't look at small time frames for confirmation. You look at daily time frames, weekly time frames. Do not trust the 4 hour. Okay, there's nothing wrong with the 4. There's nothing wrong with the 30 or the 1 hour. It's just like when you're doing patterns, make sure they're on larger time frames for what? Validity and confluence. The higher the time frames, the higher the confluence, the more validity it has, the more strength it has. Small time frames are not fucking biblical. All right, and he also says CMTL, CMTL, CMTL. Oh, whoa, whoa. Is this going on the Twitter? Whoa. All right, I'm going to be juicy on this one because this one's moving. God damn, bro. Twice on Sky in the last couple of days are reporting tonight. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to have an alert. We're going to have an alert here. They are reporting today, Thursday, 11th. It's actually, oh my God, it's already Thursday? Dude, it's already fucking Thursday? Are you fucking serious, bros? Dude, Thursday is already here? All right. So let's go ahead and consolidate the days. Let's find a nice little Fibonacci retracement. Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this monster, bro. This fucking ticker is up only. Oh my God. Bounce at the golden pocket, consolidated for weeks, and then just lift off. And I do have indicator targets at the 886, the 437. Is this a space one? $6. Oh man. Space is the place we're seeing a sector rotation. Absolutely. I was literally talking about this this morning. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and rotate this one to my space stocks. Oh, it already is. Okay, so we're moving on to the space stocks here. Oh my God, look at all the space. The entire everything space is up, minus like maybe 1 or 2. Dude, even if it's 1 or 2, it's not even that bad. Oh my God, dude, space is where it's at, guys. So anything space, shit, I'm gonna rotate some of my my profit in OND. Dude, look at the bounce here on ONDS. Remember when we bought in at these lows, bro? Look at this. Look at ONDUS right now. That bullish divergence is panning nicely at those lows, bro. Remember that? Look at the gains, brother. I'm sitting nicely on that. I'm gonna continue holding it a little bit more. We still have a lot more upside here, and what I mean by that, ONDUS is on my fucking radar. It is on my fucking radar. Look at the trend line bounce, guys. Look at this. Look at that hammer. Look at the support. And look where we can potentially go. Because every time we hit support, well, let me show you guys something. Well, we hit the support. Oh, whoops. Right here, boom. Hit support, 40%, 48%. All right, boom, back down. Hit support, 34%. Okay, cool. Hit support here. After this candle high, 43%. So on average, it likes to what? Average 35%, right? So let's just do 35% for the sake of conversation. And this is just, I'm being passive. All right, so roughly $11 the next leg up, roughly. Which aligns with perfectly the neck high, or I should say the swing high. Previous high. And look at the consolidation. Evening start, the impulse, multiple rejections line, 1, 2, 3, and rejection. So now we're swinging this back up. And what do you guys see on a broad scale? Does anybody see it? Because I see it. Anybody else? I see it. I see something. Oh my God. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. Am I just catching this? No. Okay. Woo. Looking good. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Vass is the guy, folks. Do not sleep on Vass. Do not sleep on Crispy. This guy is a fucking genius. Everything. He's printing money as we speak. I wouldn't doubt this man at all. I would not doubt this bro at all. We are printing on ONDS. We are fucking printing. All right. This reminds me of APLD. Guys, you want to see when I did... This is what happened with APLD, guys. I'm going to show you the psyche of why I'm holding on APLD. I mean, not holding on it. I'm going to give you guys a little story time. Back in the day, I was trading APLD at... Look, April 15th. This was when I was a shitty harmonic trader. I was just shitty. I was just complete. Look at where I was looking APLD 516. All right, then April 15th. Then April 15 happened. I was a shitty harmonic trader, but then I was getting really good. I said, hey, harmonic completion at the 367, right? Look at where 367 is. I had a completion point, right? Watch what happened the following day. Price then jacked down to 344, but I was close to 367, so I knew I'm going to get in, and I just kept reporting it. And then, boom, I traded APLD at these lows, and I kept writing APLD. You know where I fucked up? Do you know where I fucked up on APLD, guys? Who can guess? You know where I fucked up? Not holding. Why would I trade a company that was building its legs, its story, building its... I literally have a journal on APLD for reference. Trading it non-stop. Non-fucking stop, guys. Non-stop trading it. And then one day I sold at 13 and I never bought back ever again. Do you know how stupid I look now not holding APLD at $3.60? Catching this knife. Look at this harmonic structure finisher. 367. Hit 344. Then it just took off and never held back. I would be up 1,000%. Do you know where I fucked up on? Not holding. Do you think I'm going to fucking let go of Ondas? Knowing it's doing the same thing like APLD. Building its leg. Having contracts. Multi-million dollar contracts. 2 Germany contracts on airports. You did the same thing with APLD. I did the same damn thing with APLD. Exactly. Did the same fucking thing. Vass knows the struggles. He knows exactly what I'm talking about. You think I'm going to miss this opportunity? ONDS is doing the same shit APLD did. If I would have held on to APLD for 3 months, I would have been up 500%. 6 months, 1,000%. Roughly so. You think I'm gonna dick around and find out what ONDS, especially it's doing the same shit like APLD? Fuck no. Exactly, Vass knows. Unfortunately, I'm still a trader at the end of the day. But sadly, investors always outwin traders. Investors always outwin traders. If you see Ondas building legs continuously, it has news. Again, look at this dickhead here. Time to lock in profits, question mark. Mr. Zax, are you out of your fucking mind? What kind of headline is this, you sack of shit from Zach? Are you out of your gut? Why would you even say something like this? But anyway, you just gave more eyes to people to invest on this company. You out of your freaking mind? All right, news. Ondas holding, maintain a buy. I need him. This reminds me of APLD. The same story. The same thing. The same buildup. APLD kept having news after news after news after news after news. This thing has non-stop news. Now everywhere any fucking button I click, it's news, 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 news. These are your legs. These are your conviction. This is your conviction to hold this dog company. This is doing the same shit APLD did. I'm not trading this anymore. Sure, I'll get out if there's like a goddamn COVID event. I'll do that 1,000%. Okay, I always have stop losses. But to the upside, you hold this thing for maybe 3, 4, 5 months, not financial advice. You're only gonna win. APLD is up and running in North Dakota. Yes, Paul. And every time APLD is mentioned, my heart hurts because I would have been up thousands of dollars. Thousands. I would have probably had 68 grand in the bank sitting on just gains. 68 grand. If I would have held at 388 all the way up to fucking $40. I would have had 68,000 because I actually did the calculations about 2 months ago and that number stuck to my head. I would have had $68,000 in gains. Because I mess around, I throw a pretty nice chunk of change in the market. When I have a conviction, I throw a pretty nice chunk of change. All right? Especially when the chart looks really, really good. But anyway, come on, guys. We really going to trade ONDS? It's just constant news, constant. This is APLD all over again. Get the hell out of here. Anyway, where were we? I kind of went on a tangent there. All right, so we did take a look at FIEM, CMTL reporting tonight. So CMTL is going to be on our radar. Oh my God, look at APLD. Oh my God. I'm looking at it now and I'm getting sick. I am sick. Oh my God. Hold on, I'm getting nostalgia. Oh my God, dude, I remember this so well. I literally remember all this every single day. I'll never forget this downtrend. I remember every single day of this. every day, dude. Oh my God, look at the days. It was a whole month of everything going down, dude. I'll never forget this month. I'll never forget this company, dude. Just send you a screenshot of one of my on this paper hands moments back in the day. I'll take a look at it. Yeah, I'll take a look at it. Paul, are you talking about Polaris too? I think I haven't been up. Well, he's talking to another member on the Discord chat, but I haven't been up to date with APLD guys. So I'm not. Obviously, I'm not. You're not talking to me, but dude, this is one of the most regretful tickers. This is the one that got away, and this will forever be in my heart. I can't trade this anymore. It's already up $30. A lot of volatility. Data centers is still an avenue where, you know, we don't know what's really going to happen long term. We're still figuring it out. But right now, dude, I was trading this thing at $3, man. Three and change, man. Anyway, enough of that. All right, on the 878 wants to break up to the upside. This is potentially another leg continuation up only, folks. So this is going to be another potential 35% swing trade to the highs, and sit on that. No Polaris 2, something to look. Oh, okay. Looking really saucy here. Let me go back to Ondas real quick. I just want to take a good look at it. Yep, we're still good. What's that candle printing as we speak? We got a hammer. Oh, this is just all juicy. Everything's cooking up to the upside again. And if you guys notice, look what's printing. Look, I'm going to show you something else. When you want to see continuation runs to the upside, folks, turn on your small time frame so you can see it better. What do you see here? These are called ascending scallops. Okay? Again, well, this one's more of a double bottom, a short one. This is a really fucking short one, okay? But on the daily, this is like a short, this is like a fat scallop. But anyway, you want to see scallops for continuation runs. So that's one good scallop here. This one actually had a decent scallop. They can come back to as low as an 886. This is roughly bouncing off a golden pocket, but scallops are a continuation pattern. All right, these are scallops. This is more of a fat scallop. This is a tall scallop. But scallops patterns are a continuation run to the upside. Continuation. You want to know what had massive scallops continuation run? Well, take a look at Palantir, guys. Let me bring you back in history. Let me remind you what scallops look like when things want to go up only. Do I need to remind you what happened to Palantir? Does anybody? I remember patterns because I trade off patterns. Does anybody remember Palantir? Well, let me fucking remind you. Okay? This is one scallop. Okay? One big, fat scallop. Let me turn on the candles. Oh, God. God damn it. All right, let me go back down. All right, bingo. All right, scallop, rejection, scallop, continuation run. Again, scallop. Look at it, just copy and paste. Scallop, continuation. Almost had a run up. Something happened here, but then you had another scallop. Once you came back up, resistance, support. Another scallop. Boom. All right, copy and paste. All right. Palantir. What the copy and paste. What the Can I just copy? There you go. Another scallop. Almost a scallop. This was a very, very short scallop. Another one. Just copy and paste. Another scallop. Another one. Boom. Shorter scallop. Continuation run. It just continued. It continued. It continued. It continued. It continued. This is a fat fucking one. Look at this. This is a large one. Another scallop. Angled one too. Another scallop. Run, run, run. Rejection. Boom. Another one. These are just continuation scallops. You want to see scallops to the upside. I see the chat popping off here. No, I can think about it. I swear. Actually, let me take a look at Palantir while I read the chat. What's happening here? I haven't looked at Palantir in months. Look at the screen. Trade. Just a good example of opportunity loss. Oh, okay. Look at that screenshot. You're welcome to share the details. Okay, I'll take a look at it. As a matter of fact, I'll pull it up right now, actually. If you don't mind, obviously. Oh, yeah. So look at that, folks. So, you don't mind? Oh, yeah. He said he doesn't mind. So, look. Talking about swiftly, just quickly going over Vast's trades. I'm going to share the image real quick. Look at this man. I'm going to show his earnings. What the fuck? Look at him. He sold APLD, made massive gains. April 7th. Massive gains. Good shit, by the way. That's a nice trade, dude. You sold. Wow, you had a lot of shares. Market buy. Market sell. Dude, this guy absolutely killed it. But look at that. If he would have held on, bro, he would have been up maybe over 100 grand. The way he's playing with money. He's playing with big money here. He's playing a lot. He's playing with big money here. That's right. Oh, that's a paper here. ONDS? Okay, ONDS. Okay, I got you. That's ONDS, guys, not APLD. Jesus Christ. ONDS was 80 cents, bros. Come on. That's beautiful. ONDS now up again. Bro, I'm sitting on gains right now. I'm sitting on gains. And I'm not selling. I'm already up. I'm really up. We bought out those lows. I'm up again. You see what I'm talking about, guys? ONDS is just one of those companies where the more news, the more it executes. This is just another APLD in the works, bro. Do you think it's not going to hit over 11 bucks in the next 4 months? It's going to pass 11 bucks in 4 months. Okay, I'm looking at patterns. This thing likes to average 30% moves to the upside, swing highs, 30%. Okay, you just take a measuring stick. Look, you just do this. 30%. Okay, now we're going to just copy and paste. Look, another scallop play. 43% gains. Okay, we're going to take another stick. Another one. 32% off of the low. Swing high, swing low. Another one. Boom, another one. 48%. Another one. For 34%. So if you calculate everything, folks, where are you at right now? You're already at 95% in total. So if you're an idiot, you would sell. But if you're smart, you realize that the company keeps progressing. You see the channel in an upward trend. What do you think I'm not gonna do? I'm not gonna fucking sell. Because the channel is giving you a heads up. Every time you sell off, you make rippers. You get the dippers and then you get the rippers, bros. I've been hitting 150K, but I have no chasing tickers. Yeah, dude, I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. I'm not even selling my shares, and I'm a goddamn trader. I'm a freaking trader, bro. And this is just one of those days where it's like, I gotta wake up and smell the coffee. I gotta stick to something, right? I can make money day trading, scalp trading, swing trading, but this is like one of those tickers where, like, if you just hold on just a little bit longer, maybe 2-3 months out, you're gonna be fine, right? If there's no market crash, of course, or some sort of pandemic. The company in and of itself is a company. It's a legit company. Like, why am I trading a grand opportunity that reminds me of APLD? Guys, APLD, I was trading it at $3 fucking dollars. I was here. I was all here, and I was trading. I was scalping. I was here, folks. I was here. You know how stupid I look now? Do you know how fucking stupid I look now? 1,100%. $1,000 built to pick up a nickel. Exactly, man. Fuck. Every time I look at this thing, it makes me sad. Fuck. Glory days. Yeah, Paul. It was fucking glory days, dude. This was the prime. This is the prime, dude. And now you think I'm gonna look at ONDS? Look what APLD is doing, folks. Look. Do you see this? Do you see this? Okay. Let me remind you what's happening with ONDS. Okay? Let me fucking remind you. We'll take a look at Palantir next. ONDS is doing the exact same fucking shit. Up channel only. Then one day it's gonna have a nice reversal. Maybe not. This is a whole different industry, obviously. But upward channel only. Why are we selling again? I'm sorry. What are we selling for? We're gonna make a couple $100, maybe 1,000 or 2. When the conviction is that. Okay? That's Valhalla, folks. Now, obviously, it's not gonna be up only fucking forever, right? We're not gonna see this just hold up forever, right? But you see what I did with APLD. I regret it every day. Not every day. Every time I look at APLD, I get sick to my stomach. You think I want to do the same shit with Ondas? Hell fucking no. The proof is in the pudding. The proof is literally in the pudding. Why reject the trend? Trade the trend. I'm not trading the trend. I'm holding the trend now. I'm holding the trend. I just bought at these lows. On the Crispy was there. Vast was there. We bought at these lows. 830. Boom. Look, we're already up percentage point. Like I said earlier in the stream, we hit 50% of this bar. Great. We hold the line. Great. Continuation run to the upside. We're now breaking literally 50% of the previous bar. This is a Marabuza bar, by the way. These are Marabuza bars. Marabuza bar with an opening hammer bell, and you're breaking previous of the 50%. That is very bullish. That means continuation possibility to the upside. We still have 3 hours and we have 3 hours and change to close this candle, but that's a hammer breaking 50% of this bar off a Marabuza candle, which is a continuation candle to the downside. But the fact that you said fuck off, no, we're buying here, continuation macro trend line. Well, folks, that's a continuation bar. That's a continuation hammer. That's a hammer. That's a hammer. That's not a hammer. But two hammers off a trend line bounce, bingo, off a golden pocket. What? Are you crazy? We're really gonna go against the trend? Nah, bros. I'm done. I'm done trading on this, bro. I'm holding it. Man, that was a rant. Sorry, guys. I was just going back in time, ventilating a little bit. I was ventilating a little bit. I'm gonna shut up now. All right, going back to our plays right here. I don't even know how this what is this? First off, do we have Huma on our radars, by the way? Where's Huma? I just want to make sure I don't miss this play, because Huma is going to be a play. Huma is a play, guys. Huma is a play. Join the Discord, guys. It's all free. It's all free. We have plays for days. Plays for days. Another one, Sammy boy. My bad, bro. Oh man, there's oh look, I'm getting scammers. Oh look, scammers. Haha. Ignored. Hey, other scammer. Aha. Ignored. Get the fuck out of my friends list, dickwad. Sorry, guys. All right, so put Uma on your watch list, folks. This is a play. This is a play. I don't know why on DS is not on here, folks. This should absolutely be on there. There you go. 882. Wow, we were just drawing. Is this a global sync? Oh yeah, it is a global sync. There it is, folks. 884. We are printing nicely off our gains, holding it very, very nice. Beautiful to see here, buying Ondas at these. God, it's so gorgeous. This company is. I keep talking about it. Anyway. All right, what are the tickers we're looking at here, folks? We have the entire space industry up only right now. Velo at 1136. CMTL, I think that was the company name, looking good. We have another one. My girlfriend just texted me. Girlfriend, if you're listening to this, I'm sorry, my love. I was on a rant. Estuve hablando con la gente y no me fijé y no sabía. Tú estabas trabajando, mi amor, so yo no quería joderte. Shout out to the girlfriend. That's that. So that is that. Huma, bro, Huma's on the watch list, guys. Do not sleep on this company. Look at the pattern. Trade the patterns, folks. This is gorgeous. All right, let's take a look at IWM and SPY real quick. Turn on the 30-minute. Get a nice idea where the micro trend line is. Wow. Ondas. Beautiful. That's the evening star. Massive bullishness to the upside. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. What other tickers are we looking at out there, folks? Oh, Oracle. Looking good here. Looking good, looking good. VIX is completely just down. Down only. Let's take a look at other tickers. Wow, it's already. Oh shit. KSCP. I got an indicator target that just went off. An alarm just went off. KSCP. What is KSCP? Hold up. I just got an alert. KSCP. Oh, Rocket Lab, that's a good one. All right, we'll swap out. Yeah, I switched it over for Paramount. We'll swap out. Let's swap out New Era for Rocket Lab. See, that's a good swap. Oh! Oh, Huma, up, breaking that trend line, up. Rocket Lab. Rocket is rocketing. Rocket Lab is fucking rocketing. Oh, I do see our Marnik here. Ooh, that's a nice one. Hold up. Hello. Oh. Bum, 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 bum. No. Let me see if I can catch one here. Oh. No, that's not a good one. That's not a good ratio. Let's see if we can catch one right here. Oh. But no. Yeah, I mean, no, it's 2.9. Okay. No harmonics. No, the ratio is bad. All right, well, we'll continue. Wow, Rocket is rocketing, folks. Rocket is literally rocketing. Still has a little juice left. I think we can get to 62.8. Let me check the volume on these candles. Let me turn on my 15-minute. Let's see the volume. Let's see what's on the tape. Let's see what's on the tape. A belt, inverted, engulfing, spinning, weakening, 1584.72. Or I'm looking more at the sell side. 74.53.62. And the total is weakening here, 66, 60, 84, 72. Delta. So this would be a very good time to sell. Now would be a good time to sell. That's a spinning top. That's a wick on the maybe 4 hour. Let me see if that's a wick on the 4 hour. Yup. That's an evening star on the 4 hour. I would, from a risk reward, I would take money here. Profit. Boom. Bingo bango. Call it a day. That is the play. And walk away and wait for the pullback sway. Ooh. Look at layer 2 volumes. 17. God damn. Yeah, I see it. Whoa, God damn, bro. But Jesus Christ. But like, oh my, I wouldn't even risk it from here. Look at this. Oh shit, did I just fuck up my oh no. Please tell me I didn't do it. I think I just fucked up my volume. Okay, I didn't. Why is it overlapping though? Oh my god. It's overlapping. I don't like that. Oh my god. This is a shoebox style. I have similar conviction levels to oil and gas. Rocket Lab is a 10-year play. Dude. This is literally a money printer. It has been up only for decades. I'm lying. For days, weeks. How many days was this? 11 days. 11 days up only. You printed a hammer at the spinning top or shitty fat spinning top, and then a 53 percentile to the upside. Engulfing three white soldiers. You continuation run. The last candle. Hopefully, it's just another continuation pattern. But these are 3 white soldiers. I think we went over this yesterday. 3 white soldiers. It is a continuation run to the upside. If that closes as a Marabuza, bro, then that's a defined resistance line. So if this closes a Marabuza at the end of the day, essentially that's a clean potential reversal. But that still has 3 hours and 45 minutes left. So again, this is one fat cup, and it could be a handle. And then, dude, oh my god, can you imagine the cup and handle measurement off this shit? Let's say hypothetically ends today, right? Let's say it just ends at these highs, all right? I'm just gonna give you like an idea of what a cup and handle on this structure would look like. All right, I'm just gonna give you an idea of what this company will look like in 10 years, right? If I just simply take the measurement rule, all right, the measurement rule of a cup and handle, all right, let's just say here, right? We come back to the golden pocket. Let's just say hypothetically, right? I'm just entertaining this, all right. Even if it doesn't, let's say we take it at the weekend. At the weekend of this golden pocket retracement, because it's going to happen. This is your price target. And that's not even 10 years out. I would even argue this would be just 1 year out. 1 year out. This thing is parabolic. Calls, you got calls? Yeah, dude, fucking killer, bro. Killer trade. Killer trade, dude. Wow, so everything. Look, light path. Wow, broke. Dude, bros. Holy shit, light path. L-I. Shit, I'm actually. Hold up. Light path. Oh my god. Yeah, it broke the flag. It broke the flag. It broke out of the flag, bro. It's gone. It's literally gone. Right angle broadening formation here. It's officially gone. Let me see if we can catch. Yep. Gone. Bye. Let me get it here. Let me get the key rejection line. Right there, boom. Oh, not yet. Whoops, okay. Here we go. Right angle broadening formation. Okay. And then you got the little nice support bounce here. So you got two areas of support. It wants to break out though. It wants to break out. Nice. Okay, not yet. I thought it broke out. Not yet. It didn't break out yet. But it wants it. It definitely wants it. That's pretty fucking sweet. Look at the RSI. So that's bearish divs right now. That's a class. This is a class B bearish div. So if you guys don't know what bearish divs are, let me show you guys something. Nice little lesson here. Let me show y'all something. This is a class B bearish divs. Bearish divs. Okay. These are bearish divs when you have a flat top, but the RSI is making lower highs. Bearish divs. But this doesn't matter because it's got volume. It might break out. Look at that, folks. Equal highs, flat highs, lower high. Isn't that sweet? Now you guys are learning. Bearish divs. Bearish divs. But this is a class B bearish divs. This is one of the weaker ones. So this thing completely fucking just moon out of here. And if you guys notice, why are we having flat divs? I mean, flat bearish divs? Well, look what price action is trying to do. Well, you had the resistance line. You tried, you failed. Again, double top, you failed. Triple top, you failed. Quadra top, you failed. And now you're testing it again. What's the fifth touch to it? What's the fifth? A quinta? Quinta top? Quinta? Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Will it fail again and then touch support? Well, then you can fucking trade in range. I don't know. Not financial advice, but that's a 6% move to the downside. And then another 6% move to the upside. Okay, and now you're essentially just trading ranges for the next couple, God knows how long. All right, who knows? But that doesn't seem like a bad idea if you're going to trade a range, right? That's not a bad idea. If it consolidates here, well, you're making money up and down. If I didn't put my calls on PL this morning at a double, I would be up 4 times. That'd be conservative. Man, I know. Listen, we're not mind readers, unfortunately. I mean, not mind readers. We're not magicians. Unfortunately, that's the problem with emotions or like convictions, bros. Like, we have to remember the upside. Te mandé un mensaje en el YouTube. ¿Tú lo escuchaste? So, all right, what are the tickets we out here looking at, boys? Light path absolutely almost wants to break out. Almost wants to break out. Looks good, though. Looks really good. Regardless, it just looks good. All right, let's go ahead and turn off all the noise. All right, let's take a look at small space caps right now. Rocket Lab, obviously. Everything's just up. Space, everything is up. Space, everything is cooking. Spinning. Oh my god. ASST. Bleh! ASST. All right. So again, look at the. So the bearish divergence is panning out nicely here. I don't know why I deleted the pattern. I should have just kept it. So the bearish divergence is clicking nicely. Again, flat highs, lower low. lower high on the RSI. But this is a weak bearish dip, so rightfully so. We are seeing another rejection here, potentially. That's an inverted hammer. I do want to see this break the 50% bar of this candle. If not, then it's just going to mildly move to the upside. Maybe it's not. Maybe not. We'll see volumes. But anyway, let's move on to ASST. First off, let's turn on Bitcoin to the right hand of this. All right, so Bitcoin's to the right, ASST to the left. What are we seeing? Let me go ahead and show y'all something. Bum, bum, bum. It's in a downward channel. ASST. Mike Alfred. You know, I did like Mike Alfred, but then he essentially was just a straight up, he was just telling people to buy Bitcoin at all-time highs. And I think if people just started listening to chart squigglers, you know, maybe you would have gone at low, you know, maybe at the lows, not at the highs. You know what I'm saying? Just saying. But anyway, ASST. Well, what do you notice right off the bat? Let me turn on the Heikin-Ashi so I can make it better and clear for some folks. It's in a downward channel. Downward channel. Again, your guidance system is what? Well, look at the RSI. Rejection, mean, rejection, mean, rejection, mean, continuation. Bounce, bullish divergence. Well, these are called inverted scallops, you know, descending inverted scallops. Now, this one is like a double bottom, but this is divergences here. Initially, but it's like a shitty one. But anyway, it's not a inverted descending scallop, so you're safe there. The point is like in a downward channel, right? So it does like making divergences. Did this print a divergence? Let me double check. Looks like a class B. Nope, no divergences here. This looks like a divergence here. Let me see. No, not yet. You still gotta come down a little bit more, and essentially you make divergences, but nothing yet. So it's just in a downward channel. No upside. Just a shitty fucking trend, shitty channel. Everything shitty about ASST, brother. It's just completely dog shit right now. And Bitcoin to the right of my screen. Look at that, 89.9. So it runs with Bitcoin. Not looking good. Nasty. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it. What the fuck? Okay, I gotta change that. I really gotta change that. There it is. Jesus Christ. There it is. This is what I see potentially happen in the next couple. I don't know. I may or may not be right, but it's following a pattern. Bitcoin needs to act nice for ASST to roll up. And SATA are in tandem. Is it really? SATA, what's that? Oh, you know what I haven't seen yet? Naka. What's happening with Naka, dude? I traded Naka. Oh, look at that. See? I told you. I traded Naka. Dude, I fucking bought the support. And then, who was there with me on stream when I bought support? I said, I'm buying support. I'm closing my eyes and I don't give a shit. I bought at support and I made a nice, I literally bought right here. I said, nope, I'm buying. I sold roughly at the mid. I sold right here. At exactly, not at the tippity end. I sold exactly, it was a 7% gain, 7.6% gain. I remember I made a nice little trade off of this dog shit ticker, buying at support. It's coming back down at support all over again. Well, we are seeing printing. Oh, so look, this is bearish. Bullish divergence here, folks. Look at that. It's coming back down at support. Oh my God. Bullish divergence here. This is a class. This one is a class. Let me remind myself. Class B. Class B bullish divs. This is a class C. Class C bullish divs, okay? When you have lower highs, but equal lows here. This is a class C. Very, very, very weak bullish divs. Very weak. Okay, but if it hits that support box again, I'm buying. All right, I'm buying. And then I'm just gonna throw $100 at this dog shit. Not 1,000 last time. 1,000 because typically when you see double bottoms, you're always going to have a reaction. Now this is going to be like a triple bottom. If you notice something, you're making lower highs. So the lower highs, the weakening of the buying is essential, okay? Eventually it's going to have to break this box. It's going to have to break this box eventually. Then we have new price discovery to the downside, folks, using fib extensions. We have price discovery to the downside. Are there puts on this company? I don't think there's puts. All right, everything up only right now. Sky companies, everything that's involved in space. Rocket Lab, again, 61.31, up 7%. Velo up another, oh my God, Velo 11.36, 32%. Photonics, another 2%, 3% on the day. Skywater up another 4.8% on the day. This is a daily these are dailies. VLN down, that's not a space. Navitas down, that's not a space. Paramount Gold, it was up 6% today. Lightpath up 2%. Ondas, our sweet Ondas, up 5%, 5%. IWM and SPY up. Now it's in the green, flipping green here. The IWM, 1.10%. VIX coming down, minus 2.4%. Oracle, hammer at the impulse. Who was the one that asked me for a reversal? Who was the one that asked me for a reversal today? And I gave you a hint. I literally gave you a hint, but I can't tell you to do something with that hint, okay? I didn't even tell you to buy or sell. I literally said, I don't know. I don't know. The last time we printed a candle like that, this is exactly what I said. I don't know. What do you see here? Well, if you know candles, you know damn well the last time you printed that candle off of this support line is what? Let's take a look at that candle. Large wicks. Okay. Add a key area support. Okay. So what we're going to do is, this is what we're going to do. We're going to turn on the 4-hour. We're going to consolidate the frames. All right. And what do you see here, folks? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. This looks pretty. I don't know. Maybe buying at recent support doesn't seem like a bad idea when you have large wicks to the downside. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. RR bouncing back. Let's take a look at RR real quick. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Yep. Oh, yeah. Dude, there's a lot going on right now. There's just too much going on right now. What the hell is going on here? All right. Let me see if I remember what my structure looks like. Okay, I do remember now. What the? Line. Okay, bingo. Line 236. This is the macro line here. Oh, my God. All right, so folks, again, what is this? By the way, this company is absolutely a scam. It's a scam, so just be careful. Okay, what do you guys see here? Okay, does anybody know what you call these? There's many variations of it. Let me see the short time frame where the EM. Oh my lord! Let me see the daily. Oh my god! Oh yeah, we spoke on this. So remember what I said yesterday? I said, hey, the only thing you need to concern yourself is that 50 SMA. All right, it's gonna hit it. I'm confident. It's gonna hit it, but be mindful of rejection. And if you ever get candles above that 50 SMA, well, that's Valhalla, because if you look left, what happened once you had candles rolling up as support? I mean, the 50 SMA acted as support. Well, let me remind you, folks. Once the 50 SMA acted as support, this is resistance, the 200 rolling as support, then eventually the 50, you pretty much went to the fucking moon. Okay? Okay? So once you got the 50 rolling as support, not resistance, watch what happened. Moon time. All right? That swing trade, if you're a psychopath and you held, right? If you're a fucking psychopath, you made 287%. Okay? You made 287%. Are you holding that? I don't know. But right now, you're climbing up the ladder right now. You are finding that price wants to hit the golden pocket and the 50 SMA. You're rolling up a 10, the 5, 10, and 20 will not. You'll actually, yeah, you are rolling up below. You're above the 5, 10, and 20 daily. That's actually a great sign. You have bullish channel formations, essentially a bull flag. Some people call it bullish channel. I call it your mother's face. I really don't give a shit how many names you call it. It's just in a bull flag. Okay. Very nice. All right, bull pendant. There you go. Bull pendant. There's another one, bull pendant. IRBT. Is this that robot one I was looking at this morning? Oh my Lord Jesus. I said bullish, bearish dibs. Ooh, here it is. There it is. Do you guys know what candle that is at the impulse? Does anybody know what candle? Where is my study group? The study group in my Discord. Where are you guys? Does anybody know what that hanging? Valhalla. My study group, if there's one member in the study group, if you're in the chat box right now, what is that impulse? What candle is that? At the impulse, keyword impulse. What is that printing right now? I'll wait. Scope Copen sold out my comments today, still heavy in leaps. I'll take a look at Copen. I haven't heard of that one. I'll take a look at it. Where is my study group? Anyone? A bull harami. There's Rodriguez. Rodrigo, he's in here. Almost. Rodrigo, I gotta give it to you. You've been studying. You've been joining every time I go on study group times. You've been there and you've been answering questions. You've asked questions. You are killing it, Rodrigo. I hope you've been reading the book I recommended, brother. Even as a old timer like myself, I always go back to the book because I can't remember all candles. There's like thousands of candles, so I go back to, as a primer just to remind myself. But it's always good to, you know, always go back to your book. So Rodrigo with the answer. I see double top here. No, not a double top. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna show you. Okay, if this is how you find confluence. You guys ready? Okay, so we have confluence number uno. We are printing. Well, actually, no. Wait, no. This had to be on smaller time frames. This had to be on small time frames. I don't know why I have that up. Oh, okay. Now I see why. Okay, so on the 4-hour time. Oh shit. Okay, now this was a class B bearish this, but now it upgraded. It has upgraded to the final, the greasiest of grease bearish divs. The greasiest. I'm going to show you guys something. I'm going to show you how to find confluence. When you have massive momentum swings to the upside, okay, you go on your small time frames, you look at your RSI, okay, well, printed bearish divergence, okay, price action, final support, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so now we're going to continuation run to the upside. Okay, well, now essentially you just created one div, bearish. That was a class, this was a class B-ish, almost flat, but not strong. Looks like a class B. Essentially, it's a class A, lower high, lower high, excuse me. But, and then it printed another one. So that's two bearish divs. That's what you called multiple bearish divergences, right? Now, when you find multiple bearish divergences, what's going to happen is that now you need to go back on your larger time frame. You're going to take a look at this fucking thing, okay? Now you have to find what? Conviction, candle structures, formations. What's printing at these highs? Well, if you've been in my study group last week, that is a spinning top. Now, again, draw your trend line. Take the trend line, make a lower what? High. I mean, it's making a lower high. That's showing you signs of what? A pullback. Potential pullback. Now, obviously, it had a pullback here, found support. So the next pullback essentially will be right here at these lows. Okay? And if it fails this recent high, pivot high, well, then you know, okay, well, it's going to make another what? Another what? It's going to make another, let's say it actually makes another leg. Just hypothetically, right? I'm just going to entertain this. Let's say it makes another leg to the upside, right? All right, that's going to be bullish divergence number 3, right? Let's just say hypothetically. Well, we know that's going to make a lower high again, and we're going to essentially just create another lower high on the RSI. But let's say it doesn't, right? Let's say it doesn't. Let's say it just completely catapults us here. Well, why do we know that? Well, on the daily, what do you see printing on the daily, folks? Let me get rid of all this noise. What do you guys see that? That's called a hanging man. Hanging man, folks. So that's confluence number 2 or 3. Okay, hanging mans are absolutely bearish. Okay, now we still have a couple hours to print this, but look at the hanging man at the impulse. So we have confluence, 4-hour bearish divs, class A, and we have a potential hanging man printing. We have to close below the closing high of the previous bell. Okay, we have to be near it. It's sort of like a bearish meeting line or a hanging man. The closer you close at the previous opening, the closure high, the more bearish it gets. Because essentially what you're saying is we couldn't drive price up. We essentially drove it down. So then the psychology is shifting. Hanging mans are very bearish. Plus your 4-hour divergence is showing you, boom. Essentially this is going to come back, make a new lower low, lower high, then make a new higher high, higher low. Community watch, buy silver. Actually, let me put this on IRBT. Let me put this IRBT. You know what? I'm not even gonna post it on Twitter. Let's see what's happening with the world right now. Copen. Let's take a look at Copen real quick. Let's see. I never heard of this ticker. I think we did win over or some shit. I gotta work out. Holy shit. Normally I don't even stay out. I don't even stream this long. Oh, whoa, hello. Oh my god. Alright, so this is a beautiful example of just straight up bullish patterns everywhere. Alright, first things first. This looks like a goddamn uptrend. Looks like a hockey stick. Shout out to Shaw. Hockey stick. Shout out to Shaw. Hockey stick. Bullish trend line. Okay, get rid of the top end trend line. Okay, what does this look like? Take your little fucking curvature little drawing tool, whatever the fuck you want to call it, okay? Call it that. Boom. Had a nice little swing high on the daily. Take away the bottom trend line. Get rid of the pole. Turn this into a cup. Had a handle. Pull back. Pull back. It actually was the handle. It was actually the most cleanest handle. Okay, so what we're going to do now is you're going to take the fucking measurement rule off of this high. We'll take it from this handle. You're going to draw the trend line from the resistance. Okay, and then the breakout handle. So your measurement rule off of this goddamn structure is $3.41. Congratulations, this thing's going up to $3.41. Copen, what the fuck is this? What the is this? It's another one of those crispy plays. You just trade crispy trades and they just go up. They fucking go up. Just go up, dude. What in the fuck, dude? Jesus Christ. Oh my god, crispy. Vast, you are killing it. Hey, listen, if you want to start a hedge fund, I'll be your I wouldn't mind being your lead trader dude or whatever the hell these hedge funds like. Hey, can you tell me the shit about this ticker? What does it look like in a trend? I wouldn't mind putting money on that. Think heads up displays are fighter pilots. Oh, so this is a DoD play? Really? What about Anduril? Can this be also adding confluence to an Anduril play as well? I'm just curious. You know I don't know stuff like you do, but can that essentially be a lateral play right there? Dude, this thing, actually I want to put money in this. I'm not gonna lie. I want to put money in this and right now I'm not. I do want to put money in that. Huh. Copen, another one. Jesus fuck, dude. Oh my god. God damn it, crispy. There's so much alpha in this goddamn channel. Jesus Christ. A nice cup and handle, folks. Right at that 341. Now, if there's a Fibonacci level on there, that's just more confluence. Oh my god. So essentially the golden pocket, roughly so. 341. Oh, look at that beautiful rejection of the 382. That's beautiful. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh nah, this is a play. Oh no, dudes. Oh my god. So exactly where that finishes, that's essentially where the RSI is going to bounce into for that rejection and then make a new higher high, higher low. All right, and then you just do this, and then it just does this. It eventually does that. I'm just briefly going over, just a hypothetical, and that's what it does. And then and it's off to the races. But this is a cup and a hand. God damn it, bro. Where the fuck do you find these tickers, bro? Dude, what the fuck? I don't get it. Do I need to be a financial bro to get to see shit ahead of time? Because traders, we just trade the trend, but financial bros are kicking gear, bro. They're kicking ass. I'm preparing ahead of Savgo earnings. Paul, but UMAC and Ondas made an investment into them. I haven't found a connection to Adderall. That's confirmed. Eagle Eye Project's buying out of South Korea, but there could be licensed Copen Tech. Fucking L. Folks. Alright, should I throw money? I think I should. I want to throw money at this. So I'm going to take some profits at... oh man. Oh man. Oh my fucking god. Let me see. Alright, hold up. Let me see what structures we're forming here. God damn, bro. Is this confirmed? Alright, let me see. Oh, here we go. Oh my god. Volume is pretty shitty though. But that's okay because this is a long-term play. I look at LinkedIn. I look at charts and he looks at LinkedIn. Alright, this is another one we're putting on our little space chart. It's another space stock. God damn, bro. This guy don't miss. Copen added to the play. 280. Holy shit. It's 1,000. Not financial advice. It's 1,000 going to the golden pocket. If you look left, well, it was obviously a key area of resistance. So that's what I'm saying. It's going to hit the golden pocket. So the measurement rule does pan out. Because the breakout is essentially great. You set it to 236. Micro, you're above the 382. Micro resistance was affirmed at this key level key level area, and look, you're breaking out one touch, 2 touch, 3 touch, 4 touch, 5 touch breakout at the 382. So now you have a 60% chance to get to the 0.5, inevitably getting into the golden pocket. Massive. So once you broke above the 236, it even bounced. Holy shit! It literally bounced off of whatever news. Double bounce at a key support, the 236. Look at that beautiful Fibonacci bounce. Beautiful. Double bottom, confirmed breakout. Boom, boom, boom. And then consolidation at these highs after a massive run up. Boom, boom, boom. 4 days later, run up again. Crazy breakout. I'm the only one in the option chain. I used to look at options chains. I'm just like, I should be trading calls, but I just don't do it as often. I should though. I'm not gonna lie. I should. I'm the one in the options. In 2027, 3 leaves, $3 target. I tried to add 4 cons to push the price to 25. Ouch. Yeah, dude. But this is just. Oh boy. So this thing still has a bunch of legs to the upside still. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna post this one as another one. As another play here. Copen on the Discord. By the way, I'm starting a purge on my Discord, by the way. No Copen, Sky. I'm putting this one on my... Well, the more eyes, the better the stock goes up, right? So, pump those fucking bags, folks. The more eyes, the better. Wow, guy. That's crazy. Another banger. Another banger. Coming makes glass equals fiber optics equals data centers build-outs of upgrades GLW. Wait. Coming? Cornering? Oh, wait, what? Coming makes fiberglass GLW? Wait, let's take a look at GLW. Oh. What the fuck? Well, there is a theme to this stock, I'll tell you that much. Let me go on the monthly. Oh my god. What is with these massive pullbacks? What in the fuck is this? What is with these massive pullbacks? That's 75. Hold up. What is this? 75. and then it just has massive rips. 55, 42, 55, 47, and you're hitting a peak high. This is oh my God, what the fuck happened here? This was a massive 96, 99% down. But this thing made massive swings to the upside. Huh. Oh my. Oh, I just saw this. Oh my God. Bro, I would be shitting my pants. I would be shitting my pants if I saw this thing up here. I would get the fuck. If you're in I mean, not financial advice, but if you saw this, bro, I would get the fuck out and wait for a pullback. Because the pullbacks are weeks and weeks out. The pullbacks are weeks and weeks out. As a matter of fact, let's put a pin on this one. Let's put a nice pin on this one. And we'll swing this one back. These pullbacks are very significant. Holy moly, dude. Let's say just hypothetically. Golden pocket, okay. Golden, oh no, this one was a 0.5. Okay. So golden pocket is the first one I'm looking at here. Golden pocket potential reversal, I don't know. They also make Gorilla Glass. They built the statue Tim Cook gave Trump at the White House. Are you serious? Cornering. Oh, that's the name of the company? Cornering? Is that? Oh, Cornering Incorporated? Yeah, this is the one. Oh, okay. Pretty diversified. I like light and core is in that space. High beta and poet. Aluma. MTS2, a new find for me in the space. Photonics is another sector I watch. Yeah, photonics. So I actually went over poet before you. I don't know if you were watching, but I did draw something on poet earlier this morning. What was I going through? I think we spoke on this too. Oh yeah, another cup and handle. Like this guy just completely just finds cups and handles or plays that are like essentially in cup and handle formations. So, you know, in terms of structure, take your Hawken, turn it. All right, you see a rounding bottom. Eventually, it's going to hit a key area of resistance. Wait for the pullback. Is it going to be another handle formation? Well, the price action gives you everything you need to know. It's up only, right? Up only, scalding on the overbought territory. Turn on the daily for more confidence. Can still juice up. And as essentially I stated this, I think earlier in the stream, it's just this is one pivot zone. Left shoulder, right shoulder, down. So you're gonna start seeing this swing here. Make that handle. Maybe come back to the center line. Come back up. Hit it, and now you're just making higher highs, higher lows. Blah blah blah. Blase blase blah. Right. This is really good, though. This is a photonics play. This is one I really want to keep an eye on. Silver is strong. Oh, let me go back to silver because somebody kept talking about silver. Is that Paul again? Of course, it's Paul. Paul, you're in here every day. Every day, and you keep calling out silver. So we got to give silver an eye. I think you called it out yesterday. 64. Golly. Price discovery. I have an arrow here, 65. I said maybe make a pullback. Okay, I remember the conversation now. All right, let's see. Any pullbacks? Not yet. Up only. Wow, dude. Up only, my boy. My guy. This thing is up only. Now I hit another area of resistance, 786, 64 bucks. Is it going to finally have a slight pullback? I don't know. Could be. Let's see what... I don't want to see Bitcoin. I want to see SPY. Why the fuck am I looking at... There it is. 687 SPY. Am I the only long-term investor? I mean, right now it looks like you are. Who's buying at these highs, brother? Who the hell is buying at these highs? You got to wait for a pullback. I day traded 8 times this year. 8 day trade? I'm trying not to day trade. I'm trying to hold on to bangers right now at this point. I'm trying to hold on bangers. Holy moly, dude. Oh man, I'm losing my voice. I'm losing my voice. Oh my. All right. I think today I'm gonna post a video up For sure. I'm gonna post a video. Let me see if I have gym clothes. I gotta go hit the gym, to be honest with you. Oh my god. Alright, so nothing happening in the market yet. It's a little bit flat out here. So we're just sitting on gains. And yeah, we're just sitting on gains, happy with it. INTS absolutely on a runner, on a ripper, on a dipper. Long-term space and drones. I also play photonics. Russell V-Spy is signal right now. Yeah, signal up only. Looks good here. Let me see Velo. Velo's trying to justify reasonings to chill out, but it's not chilling out right now. That's a beautiful that's a W, by the way. That's a fat W. So eventually this is gonna pull back. So pullbacks are inevitable. What is the chat's thoughts to end of the year? Bullish or bearish? The way things are right now, I can't even begin to imagine. I have no idea. You ready? You should stay until cost earnings. What for Ondas? I'm holding. I'm up. I'm chilling right now. I'm just relaxing, all cruising. I'm getting a bunch of bearish sentiment on X. That's a bull signal, yeah. Yo, the hellscape is very I gotta tell you guys something. Like the hellscape, essentially this the Twitter X space, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's addicting. Sadly, it has its ups and downs, unfortunately. Like yesterday we were in a space Vastnos, and Donnie guy was questioning Professor, and I'm like, what the fuck is happening here? Are these guys like arch enemies? I'm like, what the hell? Who said what? Why is there conflict? And that's what it comes with. The hellscape is just one of those places where it just sometimes it could be alpha and sometimes it could just be straight up name calling, degeneracy. And I guess that's the beauty about meeting different personalities. Unfortunately, not everything's all grass. I mean, not everything's all flowers on the other side of the tunnel, man. Not everything's all tunnel. God damn it. Rocket Lab up $62 now. Rocket Lab 62 broke out 7.82%. 7.86 now to the upside. Velo 33%. That ship, he has a short fuse and a bit of a, yeah, dude. I felt that. Yeah. And then Donnie comes in and says something, and it's like, okay, now it's like he met his match or whatever. But it's like, why can't we just all get along? Fuck it. But life is too short. Life is too short to be calling names or belittling people. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I'm not a genius. I'm just a guy that likes to chart squiggles, man. I just love to chart, make money on charts. Essentially, when a setup happens, I'm trading the setup. I love making money when a setup opportunity presents itself. That's just me. I can't talk like the finance bros, man. That's my weakness. I can't talk finance or macros. That's essentially what the hellscape always turns into, as a fucking macro conversation. It always goes back to macros. Always. The fucking yield curve. The fucking Dixie. The dollar index coming down. The inflation yield curve. The fucking 25 basis points to the downside. And if you remember 93, we only essentially moved up 8% basis points to the upside. And then we had the dot-com bubble, and then the yield curve went down, and then essentially everything just went and fucked itself over. The economy fucking blew up, and then everything went back up because we raised the fucking basis points by fucking 3%. that's the fucking macro conversations we be having every single fucking day. Every day. Every fucking day. It's all about the motherfucking yield curve. It's all about the motherfucking basis points. It's always about the motherfucking Fed conversations. I'm losing my fucking brain cells. It's like charting, but for finance or macro. Nobody knows shit. I don't know shit. Macro guys don't know shit. Finance guys don't know shit. We just use models to predict the next move. Literally, that's all we do. All of us. All three of us. We just use models to predict the next move. Literally, that's what it is. We're there almost every day sharing knowledge and ideas. Absolutely, but when it comes back to the fucking macro conversations, dude, that drives me crazy. It drives me crazy. I can't do it. I can do it for like maybe 30 minutes. But I need, like, there's not enough Crispies out there. There's not enough vast guys talking about, you know, tickers and sectors and shit. Nobody does that. Nobody does like deep dives. Like those are the spaces we need more than the fucking the Federal Reserve conversation with the motherfucking basis points. Nobody can predict the news. Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. Nobody can fucking predict the news. Like that's wild. They called us the chart squigglers, where we try to predict price action, but what about the fucking macro guys? What are they? What the fuck you call them? What do you call those guys? Magicians? Houdinis? Time travelers? What do you call those guys? They're literally trying to predict news. They're trying to predict the news. Events that are not even happening. You can't even draw it on a chart. You can't even see the data. I mean, some data you can't see, bro. Paul M. 57. Nah, I'm not. But you get what I'm trying to say, bro. You're just one of many. So is Crispy. But the overall general population in the hellscape or the SpaceX conversation, it's all it always goes back to fucking macro conversations, bro. Always. It drives me crazy half the time. No one can predict. Chart squigglers can't predict just as much as the macro guy, the finance guy. Well, actually, the finance guy actually has a little bit of moat. But like, come on, bro. Then somebody actually had a conversation yesterday. I won't mention who. Why we're entering Venezuela, and I won't say who, but then they said no, that's not true. I go in my head, okay, so a powerful country is about to invade a third world country or a shitty country, whatever way you want to call it. I don't think it's a shitty country, but somebody was calling it a shitty country, which I will not mention. But essentially, that's what I got out of the conversation. But the point is, a powerful country invading another country. That's essentially what we're doing. That's essentially, we're a powerful country invading another country. What do you think? What do you think we're going in there for to help? We're gonna help another country? Is that what you have? You guys not know what the United States has done for the past generations in the past? Let alone how the United States was founded. Does anybody remember how things work anymore? By the way, we're just seeing a bunch of cups forming on Velo and Rocket Lab. Like if you guys notice a trend, Photonics, another one. Look at the trend, folks. Photonics up, Velo up, Rocket Lab up, Skywater up. You're seeing a trend here. Lightpath up. Everything regarding space is up. Anything regarding the skies is up. God bless South America. Yeah, brother, that's literally it. God bless South America, bro. Anyway, oh shit. So yeah, so look at the diamond structure here. I did mention yesterday I had it drawn, but it's not. The diamond structure was right here. So it's finally breaking out, the diamond structure. We're finally seeing a breakout. I had it drawn here already. I don't know why the other leg. So that's the diamond. Very rare to see these patterns. These are one of the rarest patterns in the entire market. Only because it usually requires like a steep move up. It could be some sort of news catalyst and a massive drive to the downside. Obviously making some sort of neckline or essentially divergences, sometimes divergence. So in this case, this was a class B divergence, lower high. Let me just make sure I'm crazy. Excuse me, class C. I always get them confused between B's and C's. So these are divergences and then essentially move up to the upside, hit a key area of resistance, support, whatever, in this case resistance, and then a breakout. And they can go up or down. So up, diamonds, or essentially down as well. So the breakout seems to be on the upside. Cool, but these are nice to see because they're very rare. Oh, here we go. They're very rare to spot. Sometimes you miss them. Diamond tops are really cool to see. All right, so with that being said, I would love to get a workout in, which I will. It's still early. Any tickers, guys? If you guys want me to make a video on a ticker going into today, I will. I'm going to go work out. It's during the day, get some sun, get my vitamins, work out under the sun, come back, make a video, read my book, candle book. Please read the book, and we'll continue to chart. All right, guys, I'll see you guys soon. Thank you. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and join the Discord, guys. I'll see you. Cheers.